What's up? What's up, AK?
Yo!
Yo, whoa! What's up, everybody? I'm Zotek, weBLEEDfpv.com. We bleed eSports Series week number 4. I'm just gonna fix my camera. Oops, can't expose the junk back there. I actually cleaned up my shop today, so I spent like 3 hours cleaning up the whole thing. Yeah, no, it looks great, man. It's a nice workstation back there, so I'm stoked, man. Yeah, we got a big week ahead of us here, week number 4. And yeah, we got some serious racing going on. 14 teams battling out right now. Looking at the prize purse is at $7,436. Thank you, everybody. Once again, real quick though, from now until the end of the season, the series conclusion, if you do go on weBLEEDfpv.com and buy anything, 5% of sales gets generated right back to the pilot prize purse. And on weBLEEDfpv.com, we actually have 2 brand new shirts now. We got this particular bad boy, and they are high premium material. So I mean, it is, you know, I always like to wear the good quality stuff. So you'll notice it's a really good, clean, slick blend, real silky smooth, and it fits nice though. And so we got the We Bleed FPV and we fly, we strive, we bleed, you know, slogan there. So, but yeah, check out weBLEEDfpv.com. And right now we're just going to jump right into it. Just want to say thank you to all of our sponsors that help us out with this massive prize purse. Once again, that price purse was $74.63. Pretty impressive right there. $74.63. But yeah, we're going to run down the list. And big shout out to We Bleed FPV, and that's of course We Bleed. And the team is the Phlebotomist is sponsored by We Bleed FPV. So it's Phlebotomist actually for the last. They've been moving up the ladder here. So check them out.
Quick shout out, I just need Selene near the lobby. Sorry to interrupt you, but I need Selene near the lobby.
No worries, no worries. This is what it's all about. Moving on down the list, we got Newbie Drone, and their team is called the Bee's Knees. All right? And we also have Fat Straps is sponsored by Fat Gaps. I mean, Fat Gaps is sponsored by Fat Straps. That's our man Steve over there. Yeah, man, he's making some serious straps, and pretty stoked about that. And I don't know what I did, but I have 2 windows now, but that's cool. So let's keep on moving down this list. We have Fractal Engineering, and their team is the Mandel Brats. And of course, we got the man himself, Mr. Velocidrone over here, Ash. Ash is has an amazing sim racing game, and it's one of our sponsors. Their team is the Prop Fathers. And of course, coming up soon in April, we're all going out to Full Send FPV, and their team is called Just Send It. Full Send's going to actually have a big racing event, Whoop Wars Denver, in April. So we're all going to be heading out there. And moving on down the list to our sponsors is we have our team. It's called Beta Bros, and they're sponsored by Beta FPV. Thank you, Beta FPV. Everybody does, and if you don't know who Beta FPV is, one of the premium tiny whoop drone companies out there, suppliers, supporters, and they're a big sponsor of all our We Bleed eSports series events. So thank you, Beta FPV. Yep. And moving on down this list, we got Joshua Bardwell, and Josh is a first-time sponsor this year, and he just wanted to reach out and contribute to this massive prize purse, and it's definitely, we're much appreciated. Josh is an amazing asset to our community, and you can check out his website is fpvknowitall.com. And we have a brand new sponsor here also. It's Orca FPV, and their team is called the Orcs. And Orca FPV actually has quite a bit of new products that's coming out with the FPV Pilot and the FPV Control, which I do have a couple of those on our website right now. Check out Orca FPV. Much appreciated. Moving on down the list, we have Emax USA, and their team is the Hawks. And Emax is another tiny whoop size drone provider out there, making the Tiny Hawk 2, and much appreciated. Another first time sponsor here. And working down that list, we have GemFan Hobby, and their team is called Angel Mode, that is. They're actually going to have a very difficult challenge tonight. Two of their pilots are out, unfortunately, but we got to leave it up to the
captain.
And one is the captain, so everybody shifts up one, and that's the big blow right there. But I know Jason and crew, they're going to be just fine, and they'll put out their best effort out there. So good luck tonight, guys. But that is for Gen Fan Hobby, Angel Mode. And one of my favorite team names is Los Amigos, and they're sponsored by League OS. So, and League OS is a premium all-in-one packaged like eSports eSERIES like hub. So if you want to check out, if you want to start your own events, check out League OS. And of course, coming up down the list, we have Tiny Whoop, and their team is called Face Punch, and they're definitely hitting a lot of people this season. #1 team right now. Looking really strong out there. But Tiny Whoop and our man Jesse Perkins, thank you so much for supporting us in the season. And looking at a dual sponsorship here from For Your Senses Crafts and Rail Pro, with a combination of iGal too, and their team name is iGal Whoopouts. So big shout out to For Your Senses Crafts, Rail Pro, and iGal. And their team once again is iGal Whoopouts, and iGal is actually in the finals week. So these guys are battling out. I think we potentially have one pilot that might no strikes on them, so looking real good. I think there's maybe 6 or 7 pilots left. So, and it started out with like 600. So give a fat shout out to those guys out there. And of course, our last sponsor of the night is Red Eye Racers. Excuse me. The team is called Red Eye Racers, sponsored by Red Eye Racing, and you can check them out at cybersportstoday.com. Once again, it's actually another eSports eSERIES type of company, social media platform. So check out cybersportstoday.com. And of course, big shout out to Hydra FPV. And of course, we're powered by Hydra FPV and Perspective Image, Greg. And that's pretty much a big shout out to all of our sponsors. Much appreciated. I mean, without you guys, I mean, this series wouldn't have been, $7,464. You contributed to the massive pot. And once again, anything purchased on weBLEEDfpv.com, 5% of total sales goes directly to that prize purse. So it's a fluid pot, and it's going to keep on growing. And we're close to 7,500. So, which is pretty awesome. So that is that right there. And I don't know, man. Are you ready to rock and roll, AK?
I'm ready to rock and roll, my brother. I'm excited for this week's race. It's going to be a fun one. This is track designed by Smealand, much different than what we saw week 1. Much more open, long, full send type track, so it's really going to come down to pilots. 1, of course, having that consistency, but 2, this is going to be a battle of the lines tonight, and it's going to be a fun one to watch. I'm very excited. It's a full send track. And just so pilots know, next weekend there's a big race in Ohio, the United States Air Force Museum race hosted by Keely Stanley. So we will not be racing next Sunday. But the track will release tonight. You guys will have another 2-week smash before that next week.
And who's the track designer on this one?
And that'll be Swifty coming up here for week 5. So Swifty will be handling week 5. But right now I have all pilots seated. The only thing I'm just going to double check on is on the backside that we're good. Greg, double action is flying in place of Selenia for the Orcs. That is the only change we have from seating the pilots. And of course we do not have a pilot for Angel mode in this tier. Other than that, I have all the pilots seated. You guys know the rules. I'll ask you if you have any objections, speak up, but forever hold your peace. Once we launch it, that is it. Again, each pilot does get 1 rerun if it incurs you dropping out of the sim crashed, or your controller had a disconnect or something along those lines. If you just flew like crap, sorry, that means nothing. We continue on. Happens to the best of us. Anyways, I have all 6 seated. There will only be 6 in this heat. And I think we're good to get things going. What do you say, Zotek? Should we hit the show? Get the show on the road?
Let's get the show on the road. And one final thing real quick is if you guys could grab our YouTube link. If you guys are watching out there, definitely grab the YouTube link and share it across your social media platform. We do appreciate the support, and it definitely helps out for Greg out there, so at a perspective image. So once again, grab that link for the YouTube and share it, and goggles down, thumbs up, pilots. Let's get it going.
Buddy. I'm excited. This is going to be a good one. Okay, guys, here we go. We have all 6 seated. Again, zeros across the board for Angel mode in the first round here of tiers. 7 heats to come. Here we go, pilots. Heat number 1. Any objections? Good luck, pilots. Heat number 1.
Looks like we have Bone Bear moving up moves up in Groover's race in 3B. And they're off.
Sharks with an early lead here. He's holding the gap by about 2 gates already over Cyrus and the number 2 Farmers. 3 double action slides into 4. He's now back to 5. Gets passed by Iridium and Radioactive rounding out here on this one. This is a long track though, so a lot of time to make up corrections or chase down. Interesting to see. It's a very, very long stretch out there.
Definitely, and it looks like when our Group B pilot, we have another pilot, Reckless, will not be participating tonight, so Bone Bear and Groover will be moving up. Bone Bear is moving into Tier 2, Groover is going to Tier 3, so that'll be for our Group B for Hawks. They just lost the pilot for tonight's event. Greg, I did update that list. Excuse me, folks, and I am battling a cold I had last week, and I still have it a little bit, so bear with me if I'm coughing and hacking a lung on you, so my bad.
Hope you're feeling better, brother.
No doubt, man.
You got a race next weekend.
Yes, I got it, right after, So I'm at the tail end of it, though, but I still got that little slight cough, so.
You'll be feeling better than ever come next weekend. I'm excited.
No doubt. We have an 8-hour drive. Myself and Swifty FPV are going to be splitting that 8-hour drive and heading on out to
dedication.
Ohio. Face the top pilots in the Saturday night event there. But looks like Sharks. So, excuse me. So Sharks comes in first, and he's on Team Prop Farthers, and they're sponsored by Velocidrone. You know what? I should copy this list and paste it. And our second place team is came in the Cyrus. He's on Team Beta Bros. They're sponsored by Beta FPV. And our third pilot to finish off is Farmers, and he is on the Phlebotomist, and he's on Team Phlebotomist, and they're sponsored by weBLEED. So, awesome. And that tops off our top 3 pilots right there: Iridium, Radioactive, and Double Action FPV. 4th, 5th, and 6th.
Points are in. We are golden. Heat number 2. Pilots, any objections? Good luck, pilots. Here we go. Heat number 2.
Got Sharks out ahead, followed by Radioactive and Cyrus. Cyrus takes over Radioactive. Halfway done on lap number 1 here. Nice and smooth. Looking good. It's kind of interesting. The smoke disappeared on my screen. I don't know if you noticed that though, but coming through the tunnel, there was smoke earlier, but it's not there right now. I don't know if anybody else noticed that. All week we've been going through the side of that pipe, and it was all smoke filled. But for whatever reason, it's not there at this point.
That's interesting. For me, it's only the door. It's not the pipe. It's just the door right to the Stargate.
Huh.
That's the only area that has smoke for me. Nothing in the pipe. No smoke in the pipe, boys.
Nope.
Sharks, though.
Yeah, Sharks is looking
right now. Cyrus not far behind him, though. He's only just about a gate and a half. So it's definitely a very close race, nonetheless, here between these two guys. Lap number
Sharks
3.
does tap the top of the gate or the tunnel right there, so that allows Cyrus to just squeak ahead. Well, let's see
right
what
at the
happens.
very end here, too.
Oh, and he missed it.
Gate has to come back and correct for it.
Oh, and Radioactive sneaks in there. Takes it away from Cyrus.
I did not know people were doing that.
What was that?
Going through that little corner.
Oh my God, yes. That was, yes. Going to the corner.
I saw that for the first time.
Oh my God, dude. You were like, this track I probably put on the most practice time here, but yeah, the top corners are where it was at. But that's why I said that's where usually the smoke was, but it's not there tonight. Hopefully we have the right tracks.
Oh, that part. Yeah, it's very smoky for me.
Interesting. But here we go. We got Mandel Bratz. They're sponsored by Fractal Engineering. Comes in first. You got Sharks. He's on Prop Fathers. They're sponsored by Velocidrone. And Cyrus comes in third. He's on Beta Bros, and they're sponsored by Beta FPV. And that's your top 3 pilots right there. Followed up by Farmers, Iridium, and Double Action.
Alrighty, pilot seat number 3. Any objections? Good luck, pilot seat number 3.
I do have the right map loaded, right?
You do. Well, I mean, I'm the you gave me the host manager. So.
Oh yeah, maybe that might have glitched it.
Could it be True Lens?
Right.
No. I mean, there's no smoke on the track at all for me. It's
There
the
is,
weirdest thing.
yeah. Lucky you.
Yeah. But we will be switching over to a new room once we're done with this group, though.
This is correct. Sharks with the early lead here. Iridium, though, holding his ground. He actually teared up here for face punch today, I believe, right?
Yes, that is. Leviticus is out, so Iridium. Yeah, Leviticus is out tonight.
Oh, will their team not finish first for once?
This is, well, it all depends. The pressure is on Iridium, 239. So, but right now he's looking pretty strong. He's 1 gate behind Sharks.
Definitely looking solid. He gets the pass there. Sharks has some trouble. Sharks takes it back though. We still got a lap to go. They are fighting each other, prop to prop right now.
Oh, hit the gate. Sharks hit the gate.
Battle. Sharks.
Iridium takes first. Battle right now. Second and third is Farmers, Sharks, Radioactive. So all 3 of those pilots are just 2, 3, and 4 at this point. Oh, both pilots tapped the
Radioactive. Oh man.
So Iridium.
Fight for the 2 or 3. Oh, Iridium now, they're all up in the mix. Here we go. It's going to come down to the very last ladder. Let's see who hits this the tightest.
Iridium looks like he got himself a nice little
a little
separation.
bit wide there for Sharks. And he drops down to 4th. Let's see how this finishes up. Oh, Sharks gets a pass into 3rd place right at the end over Farmer. So, nice job, Iridium. Whew.
Yeah, nice job, Iridium, coming in from Tier 4.
Team. Very strong team this season.
Getting some points where it's well needed there. So you got Iridium in there. He's on Team Face Punch. They're sponsored by Tiny Whoop coming in first. You have Radioactive. He's on Team Mandel Bratz. They're sponsored by Fractal Engineering, comes in second. And, of course, we have Sharks here with a pretty dominant run right here in the first couple of heats. And he's on Team Prop Fathers. They're sponsored by Velocitron. And to finish it out, you have Farmers, Cyrus, and Double Action FPV. So we only have 6 pilots tonight, normally 7, but 1 pilot could not make it.
Beautiful update, thank you, sir. And quick update on points as well, so pilots know us where we are currently at. Prop Fathers with 24, Phlebotomist with 14, Mandel Brats with 20, Orcs with 3, Face Punch with 16, Beta Bros with 16 as well, and Angel Mode, of course, zeros for this group, so they have 0 currently. Pilots, this is going to be heat number 4 of 7. Any objections? Good luck, pilots. Here we go.
Excuse me. And they're rough. Sharks and Cyrus, Iridium, Farmers, and Radioactive, Double Action. That's your leaders right there. Sharks and the Iridium are battling it out first and second here. Coming on to starting lap number 2. Shark's looking really smooth and strong right now. He's definitely holding off Iridium. Iridium's right behind him, takes the lead right there. Quick battle, back and forth, so. See how important it is? Pilots, tier 4 pilots moving up into the chance to play when somebody goes out, and you know, you're on call. It's very important. Oh, Sharks with the bobble and pops him, sends him back. Iridium takes first. Cyrus and Sharks second and third. Looks like Radioactive's definitely going to get fourth. Double Action's probably going to get his first points of the night here. If he could hold off Farmers. He does. So there's your top 3 pilots right here. Is you got Iridium on Team Face Punch. They're sponsored by Tiny Whoop coming in first. You have Cyrus on Team Beta Bros, and they're sponsored by Beta FPV coming in second. And to finish it off, the top 3, you have Sharks, and he's on Team Prop Fathers. They're sponsored by Velocitron, and that's your top 3 teams right there, followed by Radioactive, Double Action, and Farmers. Moving on to heat number 5.
Here we go, pilots. Any objections? Heat number 5.
Excuse me.
All right, pilots. Good luck. Here we go.
Doctor told me I need to drink a little.
See how he starts things off. He is started off with a 4th and a 5th, but then got 2 firsts in a row. Looks like he's flying acro. He's working his way up that ladder and out the building, through the fire, into the crazy amounts of squares. I love this little section through the hoops. Nice tight little left sweep.
Tap the gate though.
Sky. Full pitch forward, dropping down the smoky tunnel through the window. All these pilots are going through the gate backwards, turning around and going into it. He comes around 270, finish up through the smoke, dips down on the lap number 2, sitting in the 5th place position. Interesting, he makes a left out of
I saw that. Yeah, no doubt.
Adds quite a bit of distance there to his line, so it's interesting to see. Based on where the next gate is positioned, he must just be favor left-hand turns. Nonetheless, throwing down some heat there, though, but man, all these pilots are really pushing hard. Radioactive, currently your leader, He does have one first place under his belt right now from heat number 2, but Shark Cyrus up in that mix as well. Actually, Radioactive, no, he's got a 3-gate lead over the pack on lap 3, so he has a comfortable lead here. Sharks is trying to chase him down. Farmer, Cyrus, Sharks all up on top of each other. Iridium in the number 5, and Double Action rounding out the pack in the 6th position right now. Sharks barely holding off Farmers as we're watching Farmers stare at the tail of Sharks, but here comes the finish gate. They both get through. Radioactive snags himself another win. Nice shot.
Interesting. But yeah, you got your nice solid win right there by Radioactive, and Radioactive's on Team Mandel Bratz. They're sponsored by Fractal Engineering, comes in first place. You have Sharks, he's on Team Prop Fathers. They're sponsored by Velocidrone, coming in second, and you have Farmers to finish off the top 3, and he's on Team Phlebotomist, and they're sponsored by weBLEEDfpv. And that's your top 3 teams right there, followed by Cyrus, Iridium, and Double Action FPV. Yeah, we got some big news right now with Fractal Engineering and weBLEEDfpv. We just inked another deal for our world-renowned BT 2.0 Fractal Engineering charging boards, though. So we got 500 units on order, and my man Eves over there is going to be packaging and making them all himself. So give us a little time, and we'll be bringing them to your whoop house shortly.
I know I use mine.
I'm super stoked, man. It's a great partnership, and really like that, and the community loves it. And I wish I had more, but we got a nice little waiting list growing. So
for sure. Well, anywho, I'm going to give a quick update on points. No specific order. Prop Fathers with 38, Phlebotomist with 21, Mandelbrats with 34, Forks with 6, Face Punch with 28, Beta Bros with 28. And Angel Mode, of course, was 0. 2 more heats to go. Pilots heat number 6. Any objections? Good luck, pilots. Here we go. Heat number 6.
got Greg playing some pretty good music here in my headset here.
Okay.
Yeah, Iridium is still taking that, kind of far left position there, but, it's definitely holding on. Tap the gate right there, set him back a little bit, but let's see if he can make that up. You got Sharks out in front, followed by Farmers and Radioactive. And Iridium has everybody in his sights right now. 3 pilots are right in front of him. There goes Sharks. Tap the gate, set him back. Iridium takes over third. Here he is looking to take over Radioactive on the ladder. And here comes Cyrus. Interesting. So from 5th to 1st. So it's all about, being consistent right here. Iridium comes in, taking first.
Wow, another one for him. That's 3 wins. Now he has the most wins in this round.
Nice, so you got Iridium, and he's on Team Face Punch. They're sponsored by Tiny Whoop. You have coming in first, and Cyrus on Team Beta Bros. They're sponsored by Beta FPV, coming in second. And to finish it off is Radioactive, and he's on Team Mandel Bratz. They're sponsored by Fractal Engineering, and that's your top 3 teams right there, followed by Sharks, Farmers, and Double Action FPV.
And this is going to be our last heat. Tier 2 pilots, you need to start getting ready. That's going to be Pressure, Tyrant, Tough 19, Czar, Birds Aren't Real, Bella Chow, and Axion. Pilots, this is heat number 7. Any objections? Good Good luck, pilots. Here we go.
And they're off. Well, once again, you got Pressure, Tyrant, Huff, Czar, Birds on Reel, Bella Chow, and Axion. Tier 2 pilots, you're up next.
Already, I'm holding the early lead right now. Radioactive right there. Cyrus not far as well. Farmers, Sharks, and Double Action in that order. As we are finishing up lap number 1 on the lap 2. First place to 5th place, 5-gate difference. Double Action heads on to his second lap. Radioactive now squeezes out into the front over Iridium. Cyrus right behind. Farmers also right in that pack as well. Really fun race to watch here as these pilots are battling it out for those final positions. Cyrus slides on by Farmers into the number 3 spot as we go into lap number 3. Iridium 1, Radioactive 2, Cyrus 3, Farmers, Sharks, Double Action rounding out the pack currently. Cyrus has some troubles at the top of the ladder and drops himself down to the 5th place position. He's going to be chasing down Sharks now, trying to get the pass on Sharks. And Cyrus misses a gate, has to come back to correct for it. That's going to put him probably ending up in the 5th place position. We're right at the end part of this track here. Let's see how it ends. Here comes Radioactive, about to come in for the win. Oh, he barely gets it over Farmers in the 3. Shark closes the 4. Cyrus the 5th. Double Action is going to take 6th on that one.
Nice, nice. Good job right there. We got Radioactive. He's on Team Mandel Bratz coming in, and they're sponsored by Fractal Engineering, and he came in 1st place on that one. You got Iridium 239. He's on Team Face Punch. They're sponsored by Tiny Whoop, coming in 2nd, and to round it off, top 3 team, you got Farmers. He's on Team Phlebotomist, and they're sponsored by weBLEEDfpv. weBLEED. That's your top 3 teams there, followed by Shark, Cyrus, and Double Action. Pilots.
Lobby is now unlocked. Let's get our Tier 2s in here. I will update you on points in just a moment.
Tier 2, coming on up.
We got a long track, so we're going to try and move along quickly here tonight, best we can, so we don't keep you guys too late, but definitely going to be a little bit later this one.
Definitely.
And here's your points. We have Prop Fathers rounding out round 1 with a strong 46. They are tied for 2nd currently. Phlebotomist with 29. We have Mandel Brads leading the pack with 50. Forks with 8. Face Punch tied for 2nd with Prop Fathers at 46. Beta Bros at 38. Of course, Angel Mode at 0. But we'll be seeing Angel Mode now as we're looking for Pressure, Tyrant, Huff 19, Czar, Birds Aren't Real, Bella Chow, and Axion. You guys are to the black.
Looks like they're joining the room as we speak.
I have them all already in and seated. Alright, pilots, you know the drill. I'm just going to go double check real quick on colors. Huff 19 is red. Czar should be green. Birds Aren't Real is blue. Yep. Chow. And Axion, last one to check. Yep. Alright, I have all 7 pilots seated ready to go. We're going to jump right into things here. Pilot seat number 1 out of 7. Any objections? This is going to be a fun one. Good luck, pilots. Here we go. Off to the races we go.
And they're off. All 7 pilots are off. Pressure misses
And
the first
looking at the bottom of that screen is just nuts seeing all those names change right at the beginning.
Axion just missed the gate slightly right there. Allows Bella Chow to sneak in to take first right there. Team Prop Fathers. Axion with the tap of the gate.
Hella, let's go, dude.
Some serious battling going on right there. So it looks like Axion is definitely having a little trouble on the green gate on the switchback ladder, which I'm going to call that the switchback ladder. It's been definitely a pain in the butt for me while practicing, but maybe that's something he'll improve on as they progress throughout the heats here. But Axion does take back first there, going up against Belichow. They are neck and neck right after each other here. See if he could take this ladder. There he goes. Gets the first W. So your top three teams right here is you got Axion and Team Face Punch. They're sponsored by Tiny Whoop coming in first. You have Bella Chow. There he's on Team Prop Fathers coming in second. No, they're sponsored by Velocidrone. And they're coming in second. And of course we have Huff 19. He's on Team Phlebotomist and they're sponsored by weBLEED. And that's your top three teams right there, followed by Tyrant, Pressure, Birds, and Czar. 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. So that concludes heat number 1.
Pilots, heat number 2. Any objections? Good luck, pilots. Number 2.
This week's leaderboards match was just like 2 weeks was like, wow. I mean, guys were going, we were taking tenths of a second off and jumping each other. It's pretty impressive. It was a good week. Axion out in front, chasing down his Huff right behind him. Starting lap number 2.
Hey guys, something's wrong. I'm like,
Who's this?
Birds.
What's going on, Birds?
It's saying I'm outside a map. Please return, and it's fuzzy, but I'm literally just like right outside.
Can you fly?
Like I can.
Weird. Oh, weird. Okay. Alright, this rerun. Let's see if it launches. Here we go, pilots. Heat number 2. Good luck.
Thank you, Birds, for letting us know.
The reset. Okay,
Perfect.
let me mute my.
Yep, they let him take off. We're good. Clean start. Alright, so that is the one and only count for Birds.
Yes, pilots, if you are listening, just make sure if you have any technical issue, please jump on that mic real quick and announce it, and we'll review and make the appropriate adjustment as soon as possible. But thank you, Birds. Got to keep this race moving along. We got Huff out in front here on the reset here. Huff, Axion. Axion went under the gate on top of the switchback ladder. Got himself lost in the mix there, so he's got himself a little catching up to do here. Let's see how he handles that. Taps the gate one more time. Missed the gate, tapped it one more time, and he went swimming in the pond. So that's definitely going to send him back. He's going to reset, regroup, and fly. So that sent Axion all the way back from 2nd to 6th. Huff and Belichow are battling out. Belichow, as I said, that just took first right there. Axion is still having trouble with the green ladder, switchback ladder. Oh, taps the top of the gate on the side of the tunnel. He's got Huff out in front, followed by Tyrant, Belichow. Tyrant takes first position. Belichow takes first position. Oh, and he takes it back at the last second. So that was a Tyrant, Belichow, Tyrant, Bella switch right there. That will finish off heat number 2. Yeah, Belichow, he's on Team Prop Fathers coming in first place. They're sponsored by Velocidrone. You got Tyrant on Team Orcs. They're sponsored by Orca FPV coming in second, and you got Pressure. He's on Team Mendel Bratz coming in third. They're sponsored by Fractal Engineering. That's your top 3 teams right there. Followed by Huff, Birds Unreal, Axion, and Czar.
Alrighty, pilots, here comes heat number 3. Any objections? Let's call for objections. Here we go.
And they're off.
Yeah, Huff lead right now.
Axion went down.
Oof. First heat really good for him. Heat 2 and 6, and now currently sitting in 5th. Not necessarily the performance he's looking for, but he's definitely one of those pilots that dials in and will start to lay down the heat. Hopefully here shortly for his sake. But Huff 19, though, showing us how it's done right now. It's about a 2-gate lead over Bella Chow. Coming into the final section, here he goes up the ladder. He goes, and he's about to shoot through, and he comes in for the win. Nice job, Huff.
Nice job, Huff. We got Huff on Team Phlebotomist. They're sponsored by weBLEED coming in first. You got Bella Chow on Prop Fathers. They're sponsored by Velocidrone coming in second. And then Birds Aren't Real, and he's on Team Beta Bros. They're sponsored by Beta FPV. He comes in third, and that's your top 3 teams right there. Followed by Pressure, Axion, Tyrant, and Czar.
Alrighty, and now is the time for the update on points. Let's see where we're at. After some exciting, we have 10 total heats in the bag now. Prop Fathers with 72. We have the Phlebotomist with 49. Mandel Bratz with 62. Forks with 21. Face Punch with 59. Beta Bros with 47. And Angel Mode still riding at 0 currently with 0 on the board. Pilots, this is heat number 4. Are you ready? Any objections? Last call.
Wait, guys.
Yes.
I'm stuck on
Press.
I think. Okay, right before you guys even started the thing, I'm stuck on the pad. I don't know what's going on.
What's the code? Is it R?
Yeah, hit R.
Hit R.
Oh, okay, that fixed it. I literally had just been waiting for the race to start. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what happened.
You're good. All right, pilots, heat number 4. Here we go. Any
There
objections?
we go. Give a big shout out to everybody on the YouTube feed that's joined us and watching. We got 36 right now, so if you guys can grab that link and share that, let's see if we could hit 50. That'd be awesome. No, it's all good though. But we appreciate all the support and all the viewership from watching our eSports eSERIES event, season number 2, weBLEED FPV.
weBLEED.
And weBLEED, powered by Hydra FPV, Perspective Image. Here we go. We got Axion out now in front here, followed by Czar, Bella Chow. They just switched positions, 2nd and 3rd. Czar just went down, sent them all the way from 2nd to 6th. You got Axion, lap number 2. Just tap the red gate. Oh, it's hard to recover. It looks like. Oh, tap the gate again, goes down, gets sucked into the grass. resets himself. Let's see how he handles this now. But that leads Bella Ciao in front, followed by Pressure and Tyrant. Got Birds on Reel, Axion, and Czar and Huff to finish up the pack.
Oh, Pressure got the pass.
And the win.
Nice job, Pressure.
So you got our man here. We got Pressure. He's on Team Mendel Bratz. They're sponsored by Fractal Engineering coming in first. You got Bella Ciao. He's on Team Prop Fathers, and they're sponsored by Velocidrone coming in second. And then you have Birds on Reel. He's coming in third. He's on Team Beta Bros FPV, and they're sponsored by Beta FPV coming in third. That's your top three teams right there, followed by Tyrant, Huff, Axion, and Czar.
Alrighty, pilots, we are into heat number 5. Any objections? Last call. Good luck, pilots.
Yeah, if you're watching the YouTube feed there, and you can see sitting right next to me is the weBLEEDfpv 2 cubes. We got a 19-inch version and a 27-inch version. So these are my sidekicks, partners in crime.
What size are going to be on the track next weekend?
27-inch, the debut of 27-inch. Yeah, and the awesome thing about it, there's sound activated. Right now I have it on auto. Yeah, they're sound activated, and that's pretty awesome. Can't wait. But yeah, we're gonna have 2 27-inch cubes out there on the track, and yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Can't wait.
We have a track.
Yeah, the track's awesome. You can check out that track too on Velocidrone. It is United States Air Force. It was designed by RAB. So if you would be interested and want to check out that track, search for RAB FPV, and you'll see the United States Air Force Museum Race 22. And yeah, it's a really cool track, man.
I am afraid of the wind tunnel.
Actually, by looking at it and watching that video over and over again and trying to study how it really does push you out. So I'd be interesting to see how that...
It definitely does. I think it's going to affect the angle pilots much harder than it will the actors.
Well, I'm just going to let it shoot me out. I'm going to just go wherever I go. But that finishes off that particular heat. You got Bella Ciao on Prop Fathers, who's actually having a very strong start of Group A here today, but he's on Team Velocidrone here, or Prop Fathers sponsored by Velocidrone, coming in first. You got Axion, who came back. He's on Team Face Punch. They're sponsored by Tiny Whoop, coming in second. And then you have Pressure, and he's on Team Mendel Bratz. They're sponsored by Fractal Engineering, and he comes in third, and that's your top 3 teams right there, followed by Birds on Reel, Puff, Tyrant, and Czar.
Alrighty, quick update on points. We're going from bottom to top this time. Angel Mode with 0 still, Beta Bros with 57, Face Punch with 68, Orcs with 26, Mandel Bratz with 78, Lobotomus with 53, and Prop Fathers with 90. We have 2 more heats to go, and then we'll be heading into our Tier 1s. Pilots, any objections for heat number 6? Good luck, pilots. Here we go.
Fat Caps has 0 points on the night?
They have not flown yet, so yes.
You know what? My bad. My brain. It must be this cold medicine I'm on. Hey, sweetie, can I get another, whatever you want to call these, medicine? So we got Huff out in front right now, followed by Pressure and Czar.
No pressure.
No pressure, man. Huff is on team. He's on Phlebotomist.
Yep.
Such a pretty cool name, gotta say.
Yeah, it's a rad name.
Team weBLEED.
Oh man, Huff is about to take another dub. We saw him
Axion
take
just
a win
jumped
heat
in.
Number 3.
We'll see what happens. Oh, he's right there, right behind him. Oh, and Axion just slightly took that turn too wide. Heat number 3, it comes down to it here. But you got Pressure, Axion, Huff, all just pushing hardcore. Well, there he is.
And that top 3 is a fight right now. Coming down the tube. Coming in the final ladder, whatever it's.
Oh, Axion took it too wide. Oh, he tapped the gate, and it's just set him back just enough, and he hit the top.
Huff comes in for another one. Nice.
Excuse me.
Alrighty. We'll go through this heat before we launch the last one.
We have
9, of course.
Huff coming in. He's on Team Phlebotomist, and sponsored by weBLEED FPV, and they're coming in first. You got Pressure on Team Mendel Bratz. And it's coming in second. They're sponsored by Fractal Engineering. And to round off top 3 teams, you have Axion coming in third. And he's on Team Face Punch. They're sponsored by Tiny Whoop. And of course, you have Bella Chow, Tyrant, Birds, and Czar, 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th to finish up the race.
Alright, pilots, last heat. Any objections?
I got comments on YouTube throwing me off here. What did I do? What am I doing? You guys are too funny. And the pilots are off.
It's like a swarm up that ladder.
Greg, I like grimy, like dubstep, dude. I love it. Just give me that wah 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 wah. Yes, we got Greg in our ears, so he's playing some really good dub music, and I love his tune here. So definitely keeps us going. Oh, nice, good stuff, man.
Yeah.
I thought I was special. I was like, yeah, I got this like rave in my head. Good stuff. But here we go. Starting lap number 3, you got Huff out in front, followed by Axion and Bella Chow. Birds on Rail, Tyrant, Pressure, and Czar. Axion taps the gate. Axion's been having that trouble all night in that, I don't know what you want to call it, the red gate. So when he misses the first purple gate, that's a first. Gets caught on the side of the green switchback gate. That's going to send them back here.
Huff gets another one.
Chipping away at that leaderboard right there. Thank you, James Moran. Appreciate that. James, appreciate that. Thank you.
Lobby is unlocked for our next group. I need it. Splinty, Tux Rich, Nitro, Freedom, Viper, Slappy. Get some on these, okay?
GG all. Good job.
I'll hit you guys with a quick points update while we get these next rounds seated. But the current points standing, we have our first team breaking 100. That is Prop Fathers currently with 102 points. Second place goes to currently Mandel Brats with 87, only 15 behind. In third place is Face Punch with 76. A close fourth place by Phlebotomist with 73. Fifth place currently goes to Beta Bros with 64. Sixth place to Orcs with 32. And seventh place to Angel Mode with 0 currently. But again, they are all had to tier up. Captain wasn't here, and their tier 4 was not here. So they all had to tier up a couple times today. So it is a strong fight for the Angel Mode team. So going to be tough to see them get some points here, but nonetheless, hope they're having fun with it. I am looking to seed these pilots. Again, I need It's Bunty, Tux Rich, Nitro, Freedom, Viper, Slappy, Gitzo. Bunty's here and he's on his channel. Thank you. Or I mean, not your channel, your post. But Tux Rich, good on his color, Nitro. Boy.
Yeah.
No Nitro yet. Okay, we'll be looking for him, man. Freedom's here.
If you guys are listening out there, make sure you grab that YouTube link and share that. Much appreciated. Caw is in the house. Caw is in the house. It is race day.
Alright, I'm almost done. I'm just verifying colors. Slappy should be... Yep. Chartreuse. And get some of this. Alright, 507 set. Pilots, you know the drill. We're going to jump right into this thing. We did that round in 25 minutes.
Nice.
Yeah, it's going to be a late one tonight. We are on pace for about a 4.5 hour race, I guess.
Nice.
So.
Let's
It's
go.
going to be a bit, but we are going to hold on to these handlebars and keep on moving. Heat number 1, pilots, any objections? Good luck, pilots. Here we go. Heat number 1, tier 1s.
Tier 1s. This is going to be interesting. I think it might be an It's Blunty's night, so let's see how he holds it down.
We only have 6 flying. Slappy isn't up. This is a rerun. Slappy is not flying. That is weird. He is set to fly. Alrighty, pilots. Here we go.
Thank you, Tasty. Is Slappy's handler.
There you go.
Oh, there you go. Third one's the charm. You got Tux Rich out in front, followed by Viper and Nitro. I can't waste. Oh, Blunty hits the gate, but he got a nice recovery. Oh, look at that AK taking first tonight. Is that you?
What?
You took first tonight?
Oh, for today's race? Yeah, I won today's race. Yeah.
You beast. Good job, man. Congrats.
Thank you.
So you got Viper out in front, followed by Nitro and Tux Rich. Then you have It's Blunty, Getson, Slappy, and Freedom. Oh, It's Blunty taps the gate. That's going to hurt him just a little bit. Oh, a lot of people are going to the left, which is interesting. Blunty just clips the gate slightly, but let's jump on board here with Viper, who has a commanding 2-gate lead. Takes first, followed by Nitro, Tux Rich. So you got Viper, who's on Team Beta Bros. They're sponsored by Beta FPV, coming in first. You got Nitro FPV. He's on Team Phlebotomist, and they're sponsored by weBLEEDfpv. weBLEED. And then he's coming in second. Then we have Tux Rich, and he's on Team Orcs. They're sponsored by Orca FPV, coming in third. Then they have followed by It's Blunty, Getson, Slappy, and Freedom FPV. Fourth, fifth, sixth, and seventh.
We're launching heat number 2. Any objections? Good luck. Here we go. I'll be right back.
Yeah, man. We're on board right now with Nitro FPV. Nice ladder. So you got a battle between Viper, Tux Rich, and Nitro. All pilots, Viper and Tux Rich are half a gate from each other. Starting lap number 2, Tux takes it right there. Viper takes it back. Here we go. So you got Nitro just chipping away and trying to grab that second spot from Tux, but a slight little bobble at the gate. Both are starting lap number 3 here. Viper has himself a 3-gate lead right now, so he's looking real strong in the commanding lead right there. You got Viper, Tux, Nitro, Blunty, Get Some, Freedom, Slappy. So Viper takes it, comes in first, followed by Tux and Nitro neck and neck right there. So you got Viper, who's on Team Beta Bros. They're sponsored by Beta FPV, coming in first. You got Tux Rich, he's on Team Orcs. They're sponsored by Orca FPV, coming in second. And you have, to finish it off, you have Nitro FPV, and he's on Team Phlebotomist. And they're sponsored by weBLEEDfpv, coming in third. So then it finishes off, you have It's Blunty, Get Some, Freedom, and Slappy. We'll let AK catch up here on the points.
We're good. Pilots, heat number 3. Freedom,
nice.
First pilot put a point on the board.
Nice.
Here we go, pilots. Good luck. Heat number 3. Any objections?
Yeah, Viper, Tux, Nitro. Nitro just took Tux. They're going back and forth here. Oh, Nitro taps the gate. That's going to send him back a little bit right there. So right now it's just Viper is just really, really crushing this track right now. Blunty taps the gate. Nice recovery though. So we're on lap number 3 here, halfway done. Viper's hitting the green switchback gate ladder. Coming in, looks like he's going to be taken first. Followed by Tux, Rich, Nitro. So you got Viper, he's on Team Beta Bros. They're sponsored by Beta FPV, coming in first. You got Tux Rich, he's on Team Orcs. They're sponsored by Orca FPV, coming in second. And to finish it off, you got Nitro FPV. He's on Team Phlebotomist. They're sponsored by weBLEED, coming in third. And of course, you have Get Some, Slappy, It's Blunty, and Freedom to finish up the pack there.
Man, these points are insane. Literally insane. So we have Prop Fathers, 105. We have Phlebotomist with 93. We have Mandelbrats with 96. Orcs are starting to work their way up currently with 54. Face Punch in the battle with 84.
Nice.
And Beta Bros with 94. So we have Phlebotomist, Mandelbrats, and Beta Bros all within 3 points of each other, fighting for that second, third, fourth position currently. But also not far behind, 9 points away, Mandelbrats from the Prop Fathers. So this is a very good battle. And we, of course, have Angel Mode with their current 1 point. And we are about to head into heat number 4. Pilots, any objections? Good luck, pilots. Here we go.
Heat number 4.
Captains, you're up after this.
That's spicy.
Bunch, crunch, bunch, munch over there.
Yeah, man, no doubt. The missus made a nice spicy Bloody Mary for me.
There you go.
Kind of loosen it up, you know.
On your what's it called? Oh my goodness, I can't think of the name right now for some reason. Celery. Is that celery?
No, peppuccino.
Oh, peppercini?
Yeah, peppuccino, very spicy. Very good.
Very good.
It helps with the breathing. But you got Nitro out in front here, followed by Viper. Get some. Tux, Rich, Slappy, It's Blunty, and Freedom. Boy, Viper just crushes those ladders. Nice tight line right there. Nice. Nitro holds him off. Looks like Slappy's going to come in. That definitely helps out. Prop fathers. He needed those points. But you got Nitro FPV. He's on Team Phlebotomist, and they are on. They're sponsored by weBLEEDfpv. weBLEED, and they're coming in first. Oh, I knocked my camera off. There we go. We got our man Viper. He's on Beta Bros, and they're sponsored by Beta FPV, coming in second. And you got Slappy, who's he's on Prop Fathers, and they're sponsored by Velocidrome, coming in third. Followed by Tux Rich, Get Some, It's Blunty, and Freedom. Way to go, man. Yeah, Slappy needed those points, though. Everybody was chipping away at that leaderboard.
Alrighty, pilots. Heat number 5, any objection? Good luck, pilots. Here we go.
Goggles down, thumbs up. We bleed.
Man, I love watching them go up that ladder together.
Oh, Viper taps the gate and sends him back just a little bit. With a class like this, it definitely, you tap that gate, it's going to send you back just a scotch. Got It's Blunty out in front, followed by Viper, Slappy, Freedom, Get Some, Nitro, Tux Rich. So this is what happens when you tap a gate, go down, crash a bunch of times. It just definitely sets you back on a tier like tier 1 here. So Viper just surpassed It's Blunty to take first right here, right at the final. So let's see what happens here. Can he hold him off? Looks like he will. Viper coming in, followed by It's Blunty with a very close second. Slappy coming in third. You got Viper, who's on Team Beta Bros. They're sponsored by Beta FPV, coming in first. You got It's Blunty. He's on Team Bendel Brats. They're sponsored by Fractal Engineering, coming in second. And our man Slappy, who's on Team Prop Fathers, and they're sponsored by Velocidrone, coming in third. Followed by Nitro FPV, Get Some, Freedom FPV, and Tux Rich.
Freedom throws another point up for his team. We're starting from the bottom to the top. Angel Mode with 2 points. Beta Bros with 112 now. Face Punch with 88. Works with 58. Mandel Bratz with 105. Phlebotomist with 107. And Prop Fathers with 117. So we have 4 teams all above 100, and they are all within 12 points of each other, first through fourth. So captains are going to have a bit of pressure on them here to see if they can make their team into the final 3.
Nice.
Anyways, we are on to heat number 6. 2 more heats to go. Pilots, any official. Good luck, pilots. Here we go. Freedom, go ahead and hop over to a 2S squad. Oof.
Oof. That switchback is killer, man. It's definitely getting a lot of people switching back one direction to the other direction on that ladder. It's a slight awkward motion, but I mean it's doable. But it's definitely hanging up some people for sure. But you got Viper out in front on lap number 3 here, followed by Nitro and Slappy. So Slappy through the kicking up a notch in the final heats here in Tier 1.
Wow. This is a battle for these guys.
Oh no, Slappy just at the same time Tux Ridge sneaks in and takes 3rd though. But you got Viper who's on Beta Bros, they're sponsored by Beta FPV, coming in 1st. You got Nitro FPV, and he's on Team Phlebotomist. They're sponsored by weBLEEDfpv, and he's coming in 2nd. And of course you got Tux Rich. He's on Team Orcs. They're sponsored by Orca FPV. Coming in 3rd. And then of course you got Slappy, Get Some, It's Blunty, and Freedom in the house.
Beautiful racing, fellas. This is your final heat. Captains are going to have a lot of pressure on them in these final heats here, as these top 4 teams are so very close to each other that are going to be battling out to make that final 3. Anywho, this is heat number 7. Pilots, any objection? Good luck, pilots. Here we go. Final heat. Captains, you're up next. Be ready. That is going to include Tilted, EDOC, QT, Jasus, Neon, AK, and J.
We got Ribbit FPV on YouTube saying, "Great job, Mandel Bratz." Yes, they're doing real well, real good tonight. Here we go. We got Viper coming in starting heat number 2, followed by Tux Rich, Get Some from Face Punch. Slappy taking over. Get Some had a tough issue right there. Looks like sent them all the way back. Pressure got to Get Some and Team Face Punch tonight. It's tough, man. Knowing that you don't have a captain, and you really got to step up to a whole different ball game. Definitely shows. But that's good for the guys, though. They've had a good run, without a doubt. Got Viper coming on lap number 3 here, followed by Tux Rich and Slappy. Slappy, It's Blunty are battling it out. They're neck and neck right here, coming into the final finish gate. Can he take it? Oh, Slappy does. It's Blunty. So you got Viper. He's on Team Beta Bros. They're sponsored by Beta FPV, coming in 1st. You got Tux Rich. He's on Team Orcs. They're sponsored by Orca FPV, coming in 2nd. And you have Slappy. He's on Team Prop Fathers. They're sponsored by Velocidrone. They're coming in 3rd. followed by It's Blunty Nitro, Get Some Freedom FPV.
What crazy flying, and these points are just jaw-dropping. This is so intense to see. So I'm going to update everyone. We have... Wow, this is nuts. So we have Prop Fathers with 127. We have Phlebotomists with 117. We have Mandel Brats with 110. We have the Orcs with 72. Face Punch with 91. Beta Bros, current leaders, with 132. And last but not least, Angel Mode with 2 points on the board. We are on to our captains. Now let's get them seated. I need Tilted, EDOC, QT, Jasus, Neon, AKJ. You are up now.
I'm going to open up that room, though. Once again, we're going to be looking for Tilted, EDOC, QFT, TBS, QT, FPV. Oh, excuse me. Yeah.
Again.
Yeah, Jasus, Neon, AK, and J. Oh, I didn't change the color.
Neon? The order from Neon. Only pilot missing. There we go. There's the fast boy. Alrighty, I have all 7 in, seated, ready to fly. I will be leading during these heats. Low-tech, I will still come in to ask for objections, so.
Of course.
And update points, so. But, pilots, heat number 1, any objections? Heat number 1.
Neon track is not loading.
Alright, need to restart my game. Okay. See you in a bit. Oh, I actually never put points in from the leaderboard smash. I need to do that still. I will do that on Group B. So.
Did he have to restart his whole computer?
His sin.
We're just waiting for Neon. Well, let's give a big shout out to all of our sponsors while we're waiting. We have weBLEEDfpv.com. We bleed. We have newbiedrone.com. We have fatstrapsfpv.com. We have fractalengineering.net. That's store.fractalengineering.net. We have velocidrone.com. We have fullsendfpv.com. We have betafpv.com. We have FPV knowitall.com. That's Joshua Bardwell's site. We have OrcaFPV.com, Emax-USA.com, GenFanHobby.com. We have LeagueOS.gg. We have TinyWhoop.com.
AK Neon's asking for a room unlock.
It's better. Oh, I never did.
All right. We have ForYourSensesCrafts.com, RailPro.us, and CyberSportsToday.com. There we go.
Alright, Neon is back in here. I have all 7 seated. We are good to go. Pilots, you know the drill. Any objections? Good luck, heat number 1, pilots.
There we go. I'm Zotek. I'm going to be calling this one right here. We have all pilots, all 7 pilots are off. We're on board right now with Jesus FPV here. This is going to be an interesting race here for the captains, but you got Neon out in front, TBS QT FPV, and AK. We got Tilted and AK battling out for 3rd and 4th spot. Somebody just tapped a gate right there, so right in front of, nice recovery though, in front of Jesus. Wow, Neon just ripped apart that ladder like no other. Very impressive. Amazing pilot right there. You got Neon out in front. You got a battle between AK and QT right now for 2nd and 3rd. Neon coming in. Didn't even look like he went through that gate on the upper portion. That just is amazing. But you got Neon FPV, and he's on Team Beta Bros. They're sponsored by Beta FPV. He's coming in first. You got AK. He's on Team Prop Fathers. They're sponsored by Velocidrome, coming in 2nd. And of course, finishing in 3rd, you got TBS QT FPV. He's on Team Phlebotomist. They're sponsored by weBLEEDfpv, coming in 3rd. weBLEED, followed by Tilted FPV, Jesus, EDOC, and J. That concludes heat number 1.
Good luck, pilots. Any objections? Heat number 2. Any objections? Last call. Good luck.
And they're off. Oh, Neon clips the gate. That's going to send them back, but let's see what he could do. See how we could overpass these pilots, but he's been ripping this track right now. Got QT out in front, EDOC, Tilted, AK, Neon, J, and Jesus. AK taps the gate, sends them back. Whoops. Neon goes down into the sink. Goes for a little swim right there. Gets back up in the middle of the pack. You got AK right in front of him. Neon's pushing real hard, which is allowing him to be making some mistakes. Opens the door for some mistakes, that is. But you got EDOC out in front. Well, EDOC and Tilted. AK, Neon, Jesus, J. QT had a mishap there, set him back a little bit. AK coming in first.
AK, that was a battle. Ooh.
Here's your top 3 pilots. That was a battle right there. You got AK came in first. He's on Team Prop Fathers. They're sponsored by Velocidrome, taking first. You got Tilted FPV. He's on Team Mendel Bratz. They're sponsored by Fractal Engineering, coming in second, and EDOC. He's on Team Orcs. They're sponsored by Orca FPV, coming in third, followed by Neon FPV, JSUS, QT FPV, and J. That does conclude this heat.
Alrighty, pilots. We're on to heat number 3. Any objections? Last call. Good luck.
Goggles down, thumbs up, we bleed. Gonna go on boardroom. Wow. Some serious racing going on here, folks, but you're seeing what I'm seeing, though. But you got Neon out in front, followed by QT, EDOC, QT, EDOC, AK, all going vying for that second position here, starting lap number 3. AK with a slight little bobble, but that's still he's in a good position. Sees 2 pilots right ahead of him. You got Neon, QT, EDOC, AK, JSUS, J, and Tilted. Neon takes it, followed by QT, AK, EDOC. So you got Neon FPV, he's on Team Beta Bros. They're sponsored by Beta FPV, coming in first. You got QT FPV, he's on Team Phlebotomist. They're sponsored by weBLEEDfpv, coming in second. And in third place, you got AK, he's on Team Prop Fathers. They're sponsored by Velocidrone, coming in third, followed by EDOC, JSUS, J, and Tilted FPV to conclude that heat.
Alright, I'm going to update on points. This is a very close battle right now. We have, I'll try and do this one in order. We got Beta Bros in first with 156. We have Prop Fathers in second with 151. We have Phlebotomist in third with 132. We have Mandel Brats in fourth with 122. We have Face Punch in fifth with 92. We have Orcs in sixth with 83. And we have Angel Mode in seventh with 8 points currently. Pilots, we have 4 more heats to go. This is heat number 4. Any objections, captains?
No objections, but we do have one question on YouTube. People are asking, is AK flying angle mode tonight?
I am flying angle mode tonight, yes.
He is flying angle mode tonight.
This is an angle mode track, in my opinion, so yes,
No
I am
doubt.
flying angle mode.
Good man.
Alrighty,
Keeping
pilots.
it alive, brother. Keeping
Yeah,
it alive.
yeah, I'll switch it around, man. It just depends. But IRL is acro all day.
No doubt.
Alrighty, pilots. Heat number 4, here we go. Good luck.
Here we go, and they're off. Like everybody's saying, he's just very smooth with his transition from an acro angle and just flying tonight in general in angle mode. But you got AK battling out against Neon and QT. All 3 pilots are literally right on top of each other. Half a gate separates all 3. You got EDOC, JSUS, TBS, Tilted FPV, that is, and J. Starting lap number 3, some serious tight flying right there. That switchback ladder, here we go. Neon coming in. AK. TBS. So you got Neon FPV, he's on Team Beta Bros. They're sponsored by Beta FPV coming in first. You got AK, he's on Team Prop Fathers. They're sponsored by Velocidrone coming in second. And you got QT FPV, he's on Team Phlebotomist. They're sponsored by weBLEEDfpv coming in third. That's your top 3 teams right there. Followed by EDOC, Tilted FPV, Jasus, and Jay.
Alrighty,
guys.
We're heading into heat number 5. Any objections, pilots?
That is true. Neon in the Velocidrone chat is saying that we're battling for the first lap and a half. That is so true. We got Tasty FPV on YouTube saying, "Go EBOC." Good job, EDOC. Keep it up, buddy. But starting off right here, you got AK out in front, followed by Neon battle going back and back. It's too early to call right there. But AK Neon switching back positions, first and second once again. It's truly all about the consistency in a track like this with the captain's tier. It's pretty impressive. Oh, AK taps the gate, and that just sets him down. You got to reset, and he's back up and running. That brings Neon out in front, followed by QT and Tilted. EDOC is right behind Tilted by a gate. Half a gate, that is, it looks like. EDOC shoots out in front. Lap number 2. Looks like AK is down by four gates right now, so that's a pretty tough makeup. Let's see what he could do here. But you got Neon, QT going. Neon tapped the gate, it looks like. Springs QT out in front. EDOC up in second. EDOC's taking first now. Nope, gave it back to Neon and QT. Man, that was coming in. Oh. But you got QT FPV on Team Phlebotomist. They're sponsored by weBLEED coming in first. Nice. Good job, man. You got Neon FPV. He's on Team Beta Bros. They're sponsored by Beta FPV. They're coming in second. And you got EDOC, a.k.a. EBOC. He's on Team Orcs. They're sponsored by Orca FPV coming in third. That's your top 3 pilots right there. Good job, guys. Followed by Tilted, Jasus, AK, and J.
Alrighty, pilots, update on points. Prop Fathers with 160. Phlebotomist with 148. Mandel Brats with 128. Orcs 1 point ahead of Face Punch now with 93. That means Face Punch is in 92. We got Beta Bros with 174 in the lead, and Angel Mode with 11 points. Pilots, this is 6 heat out of 7. Any objections? Good luck, pilots. Here we go.
And they're off. Oh, nice recovery by AK. We got Neon out in front. QT and AK are chasing them down. EDOC's in the mix. Tilted's in the mix. Starting lap number 2. Oh, AK had a little trouble in the red gates out there. Got 2 pilots right ahead of him. And that is QT and Tilted. Neon set himself back a little bit. Starting lap number 3. And it's pretty impressive when you're going up the ladder. You see those pilots right in your view. You just got to hold the line and keep pushing forward. Lap number 3, here we go. AK coming in. QT FPV and Tilted. So you got AK, he's on Team Prop Fathers. They're sponsored by Velocidrome coming in first. You got QT FPV, he's on Team Phlebotomist. They're sponsored by weBLEEDfpv coming in second. And you got Tilted FPV, he's on Team Mandel Brats. They're sponsored by Fractal Engineering coming in third. That's your top 3 teams right there. Followed by Neon, Jasus, Jay, and EDOC.
Dude, EDOC versus Jay right now, they are fighting for 5th and 6th place. They're tied. 93 points each out of those 2 teams. So whoever does better between EDOC and Jay is a difference of 2 entire points for the whole end of the race week towards their team's total. So no pressure, but there's a lot of pressure. EDOC, Jay, let's see a good race out of you two. For the rest of you, things are pretty much just set in stone here. Looks like we're going to be seeing Beta Bros, Prop Fathers, and Phlebotomists making it in the bonus rounds later on after Group B. So make sure you guys don't go anywhere. You will be back up. It'll take some time on this nice long track. But anyways, we're going to head into heat and final heat number 7. Then we'll head into break for 5 minutes, start a new lobby, and get Group B going. Pilots, any objectives? Good luck, pilots. Here we go.
Here we go, pilots. AK coming around the start lap number 2 here, followed by Neon, QT, EDOC, Jay, Tilted, and Jasus. It's more like a battle for points right here for everybody. But Neon just passed AK in the upper portion of the track. Both are hitting the ladder. AK has a very smooth ladder, puts him right close. Oh, he still got the gate, kept on going. Sometimes you tap those gates just enough and you still get that green light to go, and looks like AK allows that, springs him ahead. Neon tapped the gate, went down. You got TBS, EDOC, J, and Neon. So EDOC and J, that's the battle right there, folks. AK comes in QT, EDOC takes third. There's the points right there. But you got AK on Team Prop Fathers. They're sponsored by Velocidrome coming in first. You got QT FPV. He's on Team Phlebotomist. They're sponsored by weBLEED coming in second.
Motocross them. Sorry, I'm really
EDOC, he's on Team Orcs. He's coming in third, and they're sponsored by Orca FPV. That's your top 3 teams right there, followed by J, Neon, Tilted, and Jasus.
Dude,
amazing race.
Prop Fathers, Motocross, Beta Bros in that final heat right there. We took first place with a tie and 180 points. Beta Bros versus Prop Fathers.
Nice, nice.
I'll take it.
Take it. Neon's a beast to take it. That's a good racing right there.
Oh, crap. Heck yeah. Alright, guys, so we're on a 5-minute break. We're going to get another lobby up and running. Zotek, you want to wait? I'll open it because you're going to be racing, so I'll manage the lobby. So I will open it up, and then
we're going to be needing our first tier of the night. Is going to be for Bees Knees, Hawks, Los Amigos, Just Send It, Fat Gaps, iGal Whoopouts, and Red Eye Racers. We're going to need Sergeant Felix, Groover, K-Bar, Zero, Sheesh, Lanky, and DeBits. That's your top tier right there, starting Group B, but give us 5 minutes and we will be back.
Hey everybody, Zotek here with weBLEEDfpv.com, and today we're gonna do an unboxing of our Whoop House drone racing gate kit. What's hanging in your Whoop House? So with our Whoop House gate kit, you're gonna get 2 collapsible gates. They do come with bungee cords. You're gonna get 4 supporting legs, 2 packets of Velcro, a pair of suction bases, a set of aluminum tabletop stands, a pair of earth spikes, and a pair of magnet bases. And that completes the Whoop House gate kit. The purpose of this package is all about enhancing your Whoop House experience. Maybe for drone racing, freestyle, or casual play. I'm Zotek from weBLEEDfpv.com. Please visit our website for more details, and thank you. We truly appreciate the support from this amazing community.
Crown, had the world in my hand, ruler of land. I never look back. I never look back. And nothing was crushed. No bruises and scars, no bloody wars, no dream turned to dust. No dream turned to dust.
How much time do we have left, Greg? Oh. What's up, everybody? Group B is about to start. Everyone just ran to go get drinks and use the restroom and start to warm up, but here we are, group number B. We Bleed eSports eSeries season number 2. We're bringing to you. So we're going to be needing some, let's see, who do we have up and running here? We're looking for Sergeant Felix Groover, K-Bar, Zero, C, Schlanky, Da Bits, so Bees Knees, Hawks, Los Amigos, Just Send It, Fat Gaps, I Got Whoopouts, Red Eye Racers. AK is the room manager. He will be right back.
Yep, just a minute.
Oh, you're good. Oh. I actually gonna need to go warm up, so I'm gonna step out of this room. A little better on the calibration. Let's see. Do we have a multiplayer room up and running?
I'm coming right now, sorry.
Oh, you're good, man. You're gonna run the room. I just gotta warm up a little bit and I'll join you.
Okay.
But we're looking for Sergeant Felix Groover, K-Bar, Zero, C, Schlanky, and Da Bits. Oh, the tier 1 dudes in this room. I got Crusher, Skittles, Orange Stuff, Phantom, ZD, and myself. That's a warm-up room right there and a half.
Pilots, please make sure you are on your team color as you join the rooms. Please always make sure you're on your team colors. Sheesh is. Yes, you guys are in the right room. Thank you. Nike and W.
Hey, I can't join the room.
You may need to restart your velocity.
I just started it back up. I just did a restart. Let me start it again.
South America right there.
Right. And
can't wait to fly those cubes. Zotec.
there we go. Hey, I'm in the room.
Nice. Alright, I'm walking the room. I have all 7 pilots. Zotec is zoning us out. He's going to get in his groove. You all got to listen to me now. Enjoy. All right, pilots, you know the drill. Heat number 1. We got 7 heats to go. Any objections? Pilots, heat number 1. Any objections? Good luck, pilots. Here we go. Off to the races we go, and this is going to be a fun one to watch. These are our Tier 3 Group B. We have Bees Knees, Hawks, Los Amigos, Just Send It, Fat Gaps, I Got Whoopouts, Red Eye Racers. All 7 are off to the races. And Sheesh with the whole shot. DeBit's right there up in the mix, finding it out with 0, K-Bar, Lanky, Sergeant Felix, and Groover in that order currently. As we are all working our way about a little over halfway done with lap number 1. Sheesh with about a 1-gate lead over DeBits. Not a big gap at all. DeBits is trying to chase him down. DeBits gets passed by 0. 0 now in the number 2 position. DeBits right with him though. Very good race right here as we watch these pilots work up the Jacobs ladder. 1, 2, and 3. DeBits gets the pass back on 0. K-Bar passes Lanky. He hops into the 4th position. Sheesh all out by himself now. 3-gate lead. DeBits hard crash goes down, drops into 3rd. 0 gets the pass. K-Bar now just a gate behind DeBits. He's going to be trying to get ahead of him as we are working on lap number 2. Sheesh, a good 4-gate lead currently out in the front. Huge gap over the other pilots on a track like this, as he's the only pilot on lap number 3. There goes 0. Here goes DeBits. K-Bar about to come around on the lap number 3. Lanky. Sergeant Felix coming around, and he goes on to lap number 3 now, and Groover on the lap number 3. All pilots on their final lap. 22-gate difference from first to last. Pretty big gap here as Sheesh is killing this track. 8 gates ahead, 7 gates over the pack. He's coming in to finish up and take the win. Sheesh representing Fat Gaps. Sponsored by Fat Straps, comes in for the 1st place. 2nd place is going to go to 0. He is on Just Send It, sponsored by Full Send FPV. And in 3rd place, rounding it out, it's on Red Eye Racers, sponsored by Red Eye Racing. 4th place is going to go to Lakey. Let's see, Lakey's on I Got Whoopouts. 5th place going to go to K-Bar on Los Amigos. 6th place goes to Groover on the Hawks, and your 7th place rounding out Sergeant Felix for Bees Knees. Pilots, this is heat number 2. Any objections? Pilots, last call for objection. Good luck, pilots. Here we go. We are off to the races. Heat number 2. We're going to go on board with Sheesh this time and see how he handles the race pressure. That's if he's listening. Some pilots listen, some mute. It's all preference. But he is your current leader right now. Excellent ladder. Looks like he is an acro pilot on this track. Impressive slalom in acro. Very tough maneuver to pull off in acro whoops, but Sheesh makes it look easy as he is representing Fat Gap, sponsored by Fat Straps, looking to take another win here as he comes around to finish up lap number 1. On to lap number 2. Sheesh with a 2-gate lead, working his way into lap number 2. DeBits in the 2nd place, 0 3rd. Lengthy, Groover, K-Bar, and Sergeant Felix rounding out your pack. Sheesh absolutely smashing through this track right now, holding that throttle all the way to the top at all times. And here he comes into the ladder, reverse ladder. The switchback ladder, I think as Zotek likes to call it. And here comes Sheesh on to lap number 3 now. A 3-gate lead. Looks like he's able to pull about 1 gate a lap right now. Maybe about 1.5 actually after 2 in and 3 gates ahead. Very close battle. Bitch drops down to 3-0, gets past him again into the 2. The infamous battle between 0 and DeBits, lap number 3 as they fight it out. 0 has a nice little gap though over DeBits. Sheesh, 5-gate lead about to come around for a win. And there it is, Sheesh on Fat Gaps, sponsored by Fat Straps, with another 1st place. Well done. 0 representing Just Send It, sponsored by Full Send, another 2nd place. Lanky edges out DeBits. Right at the end, Lanky is representing I Got Whoopouts. Wow, what a good race there. DeBits is going to take 4th place. Groover is going to take 5th. K-Bar gets the 6th. And 7th place is going to go to Sergeant Felix. Pilots, we are heading into heat number 3 of 7. I will update you on points after heat number 3. Pilots, any objections on heat number 3? Good luck, pilots. Here we go, heat number 3. Off to the races we go. This is going to be a very fun one to continue watch. I love watching these pilots battle it out. Oh, it's not the best to start for Sheesh, as he did not get the whole shot that time, but he is right on the tail of Zero, currently in the first place position. Ruger up in that mix as well. The Bits, Lanky, K-Bar, Sergeant Felix, all fighting very hard to get those points in here for their teams. Set up their later tiers off as best as they can. You know, those very first pilots that fly play a very big role. I mean, obviously every tier plays a huge role, but you know, the mental game is tough. So knowing that your team's ahead when you go into heats after this is definitely a lot less pressure than knowing your team's moving behind. You have to get those extra points. So it's interesting to see how things pan out. Nonetheless, a lot of pressure on these first group of guys, a lot of pressure on the last group of guys. Oh, and Sheesh out in the lead, finishes up lap 2 on to lap 3 now with a 3-gate lead going into lap number 3. Zero in the 2. Right as I say that, DeBits gets the pass on Zero. Watching those two battling it out right now between DeBits and Zero. Very fun race to see. Zero gets the pass back. DeBits has a little bit of trouble, man. These guys are within about 10 feet of each other right now. Super close racing. Going to come down to this last ladder. Holy cow, looks like DeBits. Oh, Zero gets passed back. Oh my goodness. Looks like Zero's going to get the second on that one. Sheesh. Another first. A perfect out of Sheesh so far. Very strong performance. Zero, another second. DeBits with a third. Lanky comes in fourth for I Got Whipouts. K-Bar in fifth for Los Amigos. Groover in sixth for the Hawks. And Sergeant Felix is going to round up the pack in seventh for Beast Knees. While he's finishing up his third and final lap, we are going to go over the points here. We have Fat Gaps with 30. I Got Whipouts with 14. Hawks with 4. Red Eye Racers with 16. Los Amigos with 5. Just Send It with 24. And Beast Knees currently with a 0. Plenty of time to go though. Sergeant Felix coming around. He's going to 15 seconds before we launch pilots for heat number 4. We got 4 more heats to go for our tier 3s before we head into our tier 2 pilots who are on deck up next. They are going to be a fun battle to watch. We'll be seeing them in about 8 or 9 minutes or so. Can't wait to watch those guys. And we'll be looking for Ono, Bone Bear, Mr. E, Stewie DB, Crusher, Chewy, and Mayan Hawk. We'll be finding it out on that one. Sergeant Felix is through in 15 seconds, has about passed pilots. Any objections? Heat number 4. Good luck, pilots. Here we go. Off to the races. Deep breath. Stay focused. Good luck. We are off all 7 through the start gate as we are working our way on lap number 1. All these pilots up in the ladder. Such a fun sight to see, just seeing the swarm of all those whoops just spinning and spinning and spinning on that ascending forced right Jacob's ladder right at the beginning there. Ascending ladders are much more difficult in my opinion than descending ladders. These pilots are handling it. My goodness, Sheesh out in the lead, not a surprise. Zero in the number 2 position. Right as I say that, DeBits gets the pass. Right as I say that, Zero gets passed back. Man, they're always a fun battle. DeBits gets the pass back. These two are right on top of each other. Such a fun fight to watch. Literally in the same gate at the same time. DeBits, Zero, inches apart off each other. Working lap number 2. Sheesh with about a 4-gate lead over the pack. My goodness, these two are nuts to watch. Oh, and a little bit of troubles for DeBits. Zero gets the pass. Literally inches ahead. DeBits gets the pass back. Well, as we are going on to lap number 3, Sheesh with a 4-gate, 5-gate lead over the pack currently. Nice gap for him. As long as he doesn't crash, he will be golden. But man, this DeBits and Zero race is something to watch. Currently on board Zero as he is right on the tail of DeBits. My goodness, their whoops are almost identically in the same position. Let's see here. Oh, and DeBits goes a little wide there. Zero gets the pass, and it looks like Zero is actually going to snag it from him with a tighter ladder there. And tight lines, like I was saying at the beginning of Group A, that is going to be your favorite winner here. He's just holding those super tight lines. Nice job. Sheesh in the number 1, Zero number 2, and DeBits number 3. Almost every single time it's those pilots 1, 2, 3. Lanky comes around for another 4. Groover gets a 5 on this one. K-Bar 6. And Sergeant Felix comes around for the 7th place position for Team Bees Knees. He just finishes up, so we're going to wait about 15 seconds before we launch you guys for your 5th heat out of 7. Currently, Fat Gap's a perfect 40 out of 40, on pace to potentially be the highest scoring team ever. Very tough score to beat to achieve such goal, but it can be done. Last week, Fat Gaps were actually the highest scoring team with 223 points. Week before that, week number 2, also the highest scoring team with 234 points. And then in week number 1, we saw Prop Fathers with 182 as the top team. So, for goodness, Fat Gaps ever since week 2 have been breaking 220 plus points, which is extremely impressive out of a total 100 or 280 that is possible. So, pilots, but we're going to get going heat number 5. Any objections? For our viewers at home, make sure you're smashing that subscribe and share button, share it around to your friends and family members, have them join in on the phone, call them on the phone, talk to them, let's have some friendly battles, bet on Hydra. Pilots, here we go, heat number 5 underway. And as these pilots are launching, a huge shout out to our list of sponsors: Tiny Whoop, weBLEEDfpv, Full Send FPV, Fat Straps, For Your Senses Crafts / Rail Pro, Velocidrone, Red Eye Racing, Beta FPV, Emax USA, Fractal Engineering, League OS, Newbie Drone, Orca, and GemFan. Those are your list of sponsors of weBLEED eSports Season 2 here on Velocidrone, powered by Perspective Image. Greg Gutierrez down in Tucson, Arizona, putting it on a beautiful live stream here every week, every time, same time on Sundays, 5 o'clock. Oh, well, I guess I should say 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. And looks like Sheesh is going to just do what he's been doing. Actually, DeBits is close to Sheesh's time. You can see him in his sights. He's really not that far ahead. And it seems like right when I said that, though, Sheesh just started gassing as he's on to his 3rd and final lap. DeBits now on to his 3rd and final, Zero on the 3rd and final. Ruger comes around, finishes up 2 on the 3. K-Bar now on the 3. Lanky now on the 3. Sergeant Felix finishing up about halfway done with lap number 2. She's going to be looking at some lap traffic here, finish it up lap number 2, going into he's on lap number 3, about to come in through the finish. Only a gate ahead of DeBits. DeBits has reeled him in, but is it going to be enough? We need to see a hiccup here at Sheesh for it to be enough. Sheesh does not have a hiccup. DeBits comes in for another 2. And Zero with a 3rd place on 1. Good job, DeBits. Let's just send it. Just had to confirm that. Groover, I believe, is the Hawks. Sure, I get the points going in the right place. Yeah. Groover comes in the 4th place. Nice job, Groover. 5th goes the Lanky. 6 to K-Bar. 7 to Sergeant Felix. Update on points. We have Bees Knees with 0. We have Just Send It with 38. We have Los Amigos with 7. Red Eye Racers with 30. Hawks with 10. I got Whipouts with 20. And Fat Gaps with a perfect 50 out of 50 possible points. Pilots, this is your 6th heat out of 7. Any objections? Good luck, pilots. Here we go. We are off to the races. Heat number 6, Tier 3. Fighting it out. Week number 4. Actually, next Sunday will officially be our halfway through the season mark. Because next Sunday we don't have a race, but it is a 9-race week series. So 4 and a half. Going to be half and 9, so we'll be done with week 4, halfway into week 5 next Sunday. So we are just about our halfway point here through this entire series. Crazy to think, time flies. This is another 2-week gap. Next weekend there is a large IRL Tiny Whoop race hosted by Keely Stanley out in Dayton, Ohio. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, captain of one of the teams here on this series, Potato. 99% positive is the reigning champ of that race. I believe it was Jay that got it before him the year before. I could be wrong there. If anyone knows, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, but Tato is your current champion. We're going to see if anyone can take him down and steal his crown. We all know he'll be grinding in that awesome basement of his. Here comes Sheesh, though, another 5-gate, 6-gate lead. Unstoppable right now, truly just tearing apart the competition. Another first place for Sheesh. Zero is looking to snag back his second place. He does. DeBits in the third. Nice job. Fourth place going to go to Lanky on this one. Lanky's on I Got Whoop-Outs. Fifth place, K-Bar slid right in front of Gruber at the end there for the fifth. Gruber's going to take the sixth. Sergeant Felix is going to round out the pack in seventh. And of course, as always, we do allow all pilots to finish their races, get as much flight time in as the rest of us. So as soon as Sergeant Felix finishes up, we'll count down about 15 seconds and we'll be underway to the heat number 7, which means Tier 2 pilots, you guys are going to be up here in about 2 minutes or so. Really not too long, so I'm going to be looking for Ono, Bone Bear, Mr. E, Stewie DB, Crusher, 72, Chewy, Mayan Hawk. You guys are going to be up next, pilots. This is heat number 7, about to go underway. Sergeant Felix just finishes up. We're about 15 seconds until launch. It's crazy to me to think that these are quote-unquote Tier 3 pilots, which are, and I don't like using this word, but for lack of better words, technically the slower guys of the series. But as you guys can see, I mean, these pilots are holding that throttle all the way at the top, far from slow pilots. Making it into this series is a big deal. It takes a lot of work, a lot of effort, dedication, and these guys have proven it. So that's why you see a Tier 3 pilots flying at the top of that throttle stick. But here we go, pilots. This is your 7th and final heat. Tier 2s, be ready. Any objections, pilots? Good luck. Here we go.
All right. Wow. That was
back,
impressive. Oh, I was actually beating orange stuff until I biffed it, but I'm like, wait, this is not happening. All right. Wow. But he came in second. I got third. I mean, that must have been a fluke. I just got to get a couple more in me, but this Tier 1 is going to be just insane.
Going to be a good fight. Tier 2 is actually about to be up. We're halfway done with our 7th and final heat of our Tier 3s here. Very impressive flying out of these guys nonetheless. Surely the only difference you really see between our captains and our Tier 3s is literally the lines. I mean, as far as throttle goes, a lot of these pilots are hammering on that throttle just as much as anybody else. So it's really not a matter of speed, but it's a matter of lines. I mean, these guys are flying super consistent, very minimal crashes, which is definitely expected on a track like this, not to really see too much crashing going on. It's a very big gate, wide open, full send track, lots of room for corrections. But of course, we have those few sections that are really the gapping time differences, or those tight little sections. But sheesh, he does it. He pulls a perfect. I don't know if we've seen that happen yet in this season. I think that might have been the first all-around perfect run, as Sheesh wins every single heat. Holy cow. He got more points than a couple teams just by himself. That is absolutely insane. Well done. 0 into bits. 0 and second, excuse me. The bits third. These teams are nuts. Let's see here. Lengthy on Idel Whoop-Outs. It's going to take fourth. We got K-Bar taking the 5th. Groover in the 6th. 7th goes to Sergeant Felix as soon as he did finish up. Unlock the room. Now, pilots, room is unlocked. I need my Tier 2 pilots to the lobby now.
What's that, Skittles?
Orange stuff has got perfect before.
Yeah.
perfectly.
Oh, he did? Okay.
Good flying, everybody. That was fun.
I think he did it the last 2 weeks.
Really good racing. That was a lot of fun to watch. Anyways, we are going to head into our Tier 2. Oh no, Bone Bear, Mystery, Stewie DB, Crusher, Chewy, Mayan Hawk. You guys are up now. I am looking for you. Please make sure you are on your channel. Much appreciated. Mystery to the lobby. Mystery to the lobby. Mystery, any words from you? You're the only pilot we're waiting on. All the rest are ready to go. Mystery, mystery.
On my way.
Thank you. Oh, looks like I'm actually missing 2, so let's go back to these. Oh no. Oh, there's here. Mr. E is on the way. Stewie DB. It's here and set. Crusher is here and set. Chewy is here and set. Oh, and I need Hawk, and there's Mr. E. Room is now locked. I have all 7 pilots. Looks like Mr. E is... Oh, yeah, he's on the right color. We are golden. Perfect. So you guys know the drill. I'm going to ask if there's any objections. You speak up. If you don't, I consider that you say you are good. We have 7 heats to go with points. Pilots, any objections for heat number 1, Tier 2? Alrighty, here we go. We are off to the races. This is going to be interesting to see. Obviously, your very strong contender, Fat Gaps, right now. And we are looking at Crusher 72 flying for Fat Gaps. Let's see how he does to continue on a very, very strong performance here. Just realized Crusher is blue and he should be orange, so we'll be making sure we get him changed after. Actually, I think I can change him to green. Yes, I can. Sure. Chewy out in the lead right now. Stewie DB in the 2, Crusher. Oh, ready to say that. Oh my goodness, this is a lot of shuffling. Stewie DB just jumped in the first place. Chewy went out in the first. Tons of shuffling on the front 3 as they're all 2 gates away from each other. 1, 2, and 3. Mr. E, Mindhog battling it out. Bone Bear right behind them, and Ono just a smidge behind them. Fighting it out for that 4, 5, 6, 7th position. 1, 2, 3 though. My goodness, as these pilots finish up lap number 2 on the lap number 3. 1 gate difference between all of them. Very close front pack right now as we are watching on board with Stewie DB, who is in the back of that pack trying to chase these guys down. Has a little bit of trouble. He gets the pass, loses it, gets the pass back. He's now in the 2nd place position. Oh, Crusher is in his sights. What will happen? This is the final ladder. How will it be taken? Chewy gets the pass on Stewie. Stewie has a little bit of a bobble, but he holds it on strong, and Crusher continues on the perfect streak for Fat Gaps with a 1st place. Chewy coming in 2nd, representing I Got Whoop-Outs. Well done, Chewy. 3rd going to Stewie DB, and Stewie DB is on Just Send It. Awesome performance. 4th place is going to go to Mr. E. 5th place is going to go to Mayan Hawk. 6th place is going to go to Ono. And 7th place rounding out the pack goes to Bone Bear. Pilots, this is going to be heat number 2. Any objection? Alrighty, good luck, pilots. Here we go. We are off to heat number 2 for our Tier 2s. Tier 1s, you guys will be up next. That will be a bit, though. Maybe about 12, 15 minutes, I'd say, here from where we're at right now. And if you didn't hear Group A and you're now here for Group B, there is no race next Sunday, as there is the very large and famous East Coast, Ohio, United States Air Force Museum race hosted by Tiny Whip Team pilot Billy Stanley. Awesome host of an event, epic event. I want to say this might be their 6th year now, so could be wrong on that too. A lot of these things I'm going off the top of my head, not fact checking myself, but you guys know differently, speak up. A lot of the fast pilots are going to be out there. A lot of awesome pilots in general. It's going to be a lot of fun to battle it out. You're going to have some tough contenders that are fighting. Like Potato's going to be trying to hold down his title, while you have some very strong killers like Agilis, Rab, and myself will actually all be there at this race in Ohio next weekend, fighting it out to see who will be crowned the champion. It's going to be a fun time. And the cool thing about that event too, they actually do a payout for TQ. So not only do you get paid out for top 16 pilots actually get paid, which is pretty cool, but also on top of that, TQ gets a bonus pay. So it's going to be a fun one to watch. Make sure you guys tune in. Next Friday is qualifying, Saturday is qualifying, Sunday is the day you're going to want to watch. So that is the finals day. And Crusher does it again, continues on the perfect. We're going to see this team at 100 points with 10 heats in potentially. Insane. Stewie DB representing Just Send It comes in for second place, sponsored by Full Send. Of course, Crusher representing Fat Gaps, which is Fat Strap sponsored. And third place is going to go to Mayan Hawks, which is going to be Red Eye Racers. Chewy comes around for the fourth place there. Let's see, Chewy's on IGA. Fifth is going to go to Ono. Sixth is going to go to Bone Bear. And seventh place, rounded out the pack on that one, Mr. E. Pilots, this is going to be heat number 3 of 7. Any objections? Good luck, pilots. Here we go. They are off. This is a fun one here to watch. Really enjoying watching these heats. And again, track designer this week, Smeeland. There's a couple areas of this track that you would say, yeah, I could see Smeeland doing that, but a majority of it is quite different than what we would normally see at Smeeland. Nonetheless, though, of course, Smeeland always has his little tech spots, which, in my personal opinion, are my favorite. But a really cool track. I love the intro with the double switch back before you head up to that ascending Jacob's Ladder, forced to the right.
No.
It's like Zotek's rooting on Ono there. No. And Stewie DB, your current leader. Let's see if he can break the streak as we go on the lap number 3. Crusher is right on that booty. My goodness, these pilots are going nuts. This is a lot of fun to watch right now. I want to see. I'm always rooting for the underdog. Let's go, Stewie DB. Take out Crusher. Come on, let's go. Let's see it. He's looking really solid, but man, Crusher is so dang close to him. It's the final ladder. Stewie DB hits it really nice. The final 270 is where it's all going to be. Stewie DB comes in for the win. Well done, Stewie DB, for the first place there on Full Send, which is, of course, Just Send It. Second place goes to Crusher Fat Gaps, sponsored by Fat Straps. And third place, rounding out on this one, goes to Chewy, a part of iGal Whoopouts. Well done, Chewy. Minehawk's going to come in the fourth place finish. Mr. E in the fifth place finish. Sixth is going to go to Ono, and seventh on this one is going to be Bone Bear. Pilots, update on points real quick. An insane 98 out of 100 possible points for Fat Gaps currently. Huge lead out in front. They are not almost doubling. Just kidding. We have Just Send It looking really good, but we have iGal Whoopouts with 46 points. Hawks with 13. Red Eye Racers with 54. Los Amigos with 17. Just Send It, strong performance so far with 78. And last but not least, Bees Knees with 4 points. Pilots, this is your heat number 4 out of 7. Any objections? Good luck, pilots. Here we go. We are off to the races.
All right. Well, I'm all warmed up. I'm ready.
That's what I like to hear.
Yep. That was tough, man. The heat's going to be pretty interesting.
It will definitely be a battle.
For sure. Consistency. That's the name of the game. Doesn't have to be fast, but consistent.
For sure. Chewy comes around for a win this one. Mixing things up. Wow, my goodness. Chewy representing. I got whoop outs. Well done. That's the first time we saw him in the first place position. Stewie DB, though, excellent performance out of him. Very consistent right now, representing Just Send It. Launched by Full Send. And, of course, Mr. E hops his way into those top three. He is a part of Los Amigos. Fourth place is going to go to Crusher. Fifth place to Mayan Hawk. Sixth place to Ono. And seventh to Bone Bear. Pilots is heat number 5. Any objections? Good luck, pilots. Here we go. Oh, Mayan Hawk, Crusher fighting for that number 1 spot right now. Very close battle between those two. Fun one to watch, too. Man, Mayan Hawk takes one. We're starting to shuffle those placements. These pilots are getting comfortable on these sticks. Mayan Hawk representing Red Eye Racers. He gets his first dub of his runs here. Chewy comes in for a strong second. I got whoop outs. Well done, Chewy. We're seeing a good performance out of him. And Stewie DB, of course, on Just Send It. Also crushing it here. Fourth place. Going to go to Bone Bear. Well done, Bone Bear, on that run. Oh no, coming in the 5th. Crusher, 6th place. Starting to fall apart here for Crusher. And maybe the pressure's getting to him. I don't know, but nonetheless, quick update on points. Fat Gaps with 103. I got whoop outs with 64. Hawks with 17. Red Eye Racers with 66. Los Amigos with 23. Just Send It with 92. And the Bee's Knees with 7. Pilots, this is your 6th heat out of 7. 2 more to go. Any objections? Good luck, pilots. Here we go. Off to the races we go. Wow. Crazy racing here. Crazy racing. This is so fun to watch these guys. Looks like Chewy's going to come around for another win here, though. See if Crusher can edge him out in the final. He is not going to be able to. Excuse me, Chewy. I got whoop outs. Another dub under his belt. Well done. Crusher, though, coming back with a strong vengeance there. Coming in second place. And Dome there in third as he is working his way up the ranks. Well done. Stewie D comes in fourth. Minot takes the fifth. Oh no, takes the sixth. And Mystery on this one is going to round it out in the 7th place position. Pilots, you have 1 heat left to set up your higher place tiers with as many points as you can. Deep breaths, pilots. Have fun with this one. Let's make it a good race. Any objections? Good luck, pilots. Here we go. Tier 1, you guys are up in about 2 minutes. I will have the room unlocked. Tier 1, 2 minutes. That is going to include Pilot, Claude, Skittles, Swifty, Hasty, Phantom, T-Mat, Zotek. We're going to see the battle of the boys with Zotek, Tasty, and Swifty.
Heck yeah. Gotcha. GG. Alright, I'm done. That was for you, Easy.
WDB with the current lead here. Oof. Little troubles for Stewie, though. So it's going to be interesting next weekend in Ohio. They're doing a 32-man double loss elimination bracket. At Optopia, we do 16-man double loss elimination bracket. So it's a 32. It means you're going to be that much more on your game because it adds extra amounts of races if you want to make your way all the way to the Final Four. And only 32 pilots out of the 48 that are flying there. 48 get to qualify, only 32 make it Sunday.
Who's going to be... Well, that's a tough one right there.
So the bottom third is gone. Top 66% makes it. Bottom third does not. Gonna be interesting. Probably gonna be a couple upsets right at that cusp, that cutoff. Crusher, though, comes around and, well, you know, crushes it. There with another win. Good job, Crusher. Chewy laying down some heat, though. Nonetheless, representing. Wow, it's good job, Chewy.
So, do you think the later, I mean, from a competitive, the guys that are going later in the day probably have more of an understanding on how hard they have to push to, you know, to make that cut?
Yeah, it's a huge advantage to go at the end because you see where everyone's at, and then you know, okay, here's the cutoff. This is what I got to do. When you're the first group, I mean, heck,
you're setting the tone.
You are, you know, so you don't know how hard you got to push, and hopefully you don't fly too hard and mess up your rounds, you know. So it's like, but from the sound of it, we're going to get quite a bit of qualifying, especially if they're grouping them and giving us as long of you know, as a time frame as they are. It sounds like we're getting quite a bit. I think you said what, 1 practice and like 7-8 quals or something.
Yeah, man.
So it'll be good. Alrighty, we're looking for Claude, Skittles, Swifty, Tasty, Phantom, T-Mad, and Zotek to the lobby. Skittles here.
2 weeks of grinding. What comes down to this?
Made Swifty to the lobby. Swifty to the lobby. There he is. I need Tasty to the lobby. Looks like I'm just missing Phantom. Any updates on Phantom?
Yeah, he's there. He was there. Phantom is in the room. He's purple.
Oh, that's why. I'm looking for a different color. Okay, Phantom's supposed to be warned. Alright, I have all 7 seated. I'm going to lock the room at meow. Pilots, you know the drill. This is 7 heat. So allows for objections. Speak up or forever hold your peace. The second that 5 pop up on the screen, you call an objection after that. It does not count. Just kidding. We'll be nice. But you say the objections earlier if you could. Pilots, heat number 1, tier 1, any objection? Good luck, pilots. Here we go. And we're just going to see even more speed as these rounds continue. Gearing up. On paper, these are your 15th through 28th place pilots out of all 70 competing in this series. Phantom with the lead here. T-Mat in the lead now. Zotek in the number 2 spot. Phantom dropped down to 3 there. T-Mat, Zotek right on top of each other. Zotek looks like he gets the pass on T-Mat, goes in the 3rd and final lap. Oh, T-Mat has some troubles. He goes down, he gets past, now he drops into 4th. Phantom in the number 2. T-Mat goes down again. Troubles for him. We're seeing him now at the back of the pack as he has yet again another hiccup, drops down to 6th place. That hurt him really bad there. Phantom currently your leader. Zotek right behind Skittles. Trailing Zotek. Oh man, Zotek's trying to get the pass on Phantom. In the home stretch, looks like Phantom's going to take it just by a freaking hair of my chinny chin chin. My goodness, that was an epic race to watch between Phantom and Zotek. Wow. And Skittles works his way up into 3rd place, representing the Hawks. Well done. Casey's going to take 4th on this one. He's on Just Send It. Swifty on Los Amigos. 5th. 6th place going to go to T-Man on iGal. And 7th place goes to Quad. Pilots, that concludes heat number 1. We are hopping into heat number 2. Pilots, any objections? Good luck, pilots. Heat number 2, I have 7 tier 1 captains. You guys will be up in about 15 minutes, so start getting them PCs fired up and those thumbs warm. We will be seeing Beta Bros, Phlebotomists, and Prop Fathers in the bonus round from Group A. That'll probably be about 30 minutes here before we're into that section of this race. Maybe just right around 30 minutes. So if you are any of those 3 teams, please make sure you are ready to go in just about 30 minutes. As we are watching Phantom leading the pack here. Swifty, Zotek trading places like it's nobody's business. Up in the 2-3. Swifty gets Zotek. Zotek passes Swifty back. Zotek, oh my goodness, Swifty, Zotek, T-Mat, all on top of each other. Skills is pushing though. He's right behind in that pack now as well. Holy cow, Quad's in there, Tasty's in there, my goodness. 1st place to 7th place is a 3-gate difference between this group right here. Absolutely insane. And they're about to go into their 3rd and final lap, and they're that close. One little bobble is enough to throw you from 1st to last right now. So let's see how these pilots handle that pressure. Phantom holding the group off. T-Mad in the number 2 spot. Zotek, Skittles, Tasty, Claude, and Swifty in that order. Swifty had some troubles. He's going to be chasing down Claude here on lap number 3. Trying to get into the points. 7th place is the only position that does not get you any points for your team. So we're looking at Phantom coming around. Boom, in for another win. T-Mat. Oh, Skittles. Swifty.
Dang it.
There. Oh my goodness, between T-Mad, Skittles, and Tasty. My goodness. Oh, and Zotek.
4 people finished in 128.
There was a
Within a half second.
Second to 5th. That was insane. Holy cow. Holy cow. Good racing, pilots. That was awesome to watch. Someone's got to beat Phantom now.
He wasn't doing so good in practice. Phantom, what the hell?
He knows when to hold it down when he needs to, you know? That's when the big boy pants get put on. Tasty representing Just Send It comes in 4th. Zotek going to get the 5th for the Red Eye Racers. 6th going to go to Claude, and 7th on that one to Swifty. Pilots, this is going to be heat number 3 of 7. Any objection? Good luck, pilots. Here we go. Heat number 3. It's going to be a fun one to watch. Yeah, off. Excuse me. Oh my goodness, what a battle it is. Phantom out in the lead. Tasty in the 2 team at Swifty. Zotek passes Swifty. Skittles and Cloud rolling on lap number 2 here. Much bigger gap this time though. Well, first to 6th is only 4 gates. So Cloud has a lot of room to make up here. He should just be looking at keeping his lines clean at this point, so that he can carry that over into the next heats to come. Still has 4 more heats after this. Consider this one a room for improvement, as we have Phantom fighting up in the front. T-Mad right behind him. So close. Let's see how this final ladder works. We're on board with T-Mad. Let's see if he can close that gap. He is pushing nice tight lines, but you see Phantom edge him out. Oh, and Tasty edges out. No, T-Mad gets Tasty in the finish. Tasty goes down. Zotek slides him. Tasty.
Dang it.
Oh, holy cow, that was insane.
Who's your daddy?
You are my daddy, Zotek. No, I'm just playing, but good racing there, guys. Holy crap.
Oh, heck of a racing, guys. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that
Put your
was
time in. Woo!
Alrighty, so that concludes heat number 3. So that means points update. Bees Knees with 9. Just Send It with 114. Los Amigos with 28. Red Eye Racers with 88. Hawks with 38. I Got Whoop-Outs with 99. And Fat Gaps with 151. So right now, first, Fat Gaps. Second, it's like Just Send It. And third, I Got Whoop-Outs. Pilots, this is heat number 4. Any objection? Last call. Good luck. And this is literally insane how close this group is. Phantom's just a little bit quicker than them, so he's been doing a pretty good job of holding down that front of the pack here. But, oh, excuse me, nonetheless, all the other pilots are definitely putting on a good fight here to try and take Phantom out. Who's going to be the pilot to do it, or is Phantom going to get another perfect? Right now, Phantom has 3 out of 7 heats as of first place. Absolutely insane amounts of points for this team right now. Truly nuts. We might see, well, I guess they can't get to 200 yet, but my goodness, just after if Phantom has a strong finish over these next few heats, which will not be surprising. And then, of course, Orange Stuff up next, also a very fast pilot, very likely to win most of, if not all of his heats. I think we might see the new highest scoring week ever out of Fat Gaps. Right?
Probably.
So there's definitely nothing to be taken lightly. I mean, it's a very strong team in this competition. One of the strongest competitors, both in real life and on the simulator, Captain Orange. Zotek gets the jump.
Oh, I didn't realize we were first and second. What's up?
What?
Phantom must have crashed. I didn't realize me and Zotek were battling for first. I thought that was for second.
I did not notice it either. I was just rambling on and I looked
Nice
down.
work, Zotek.
Thank you, thank you.
Well done, Mr. Zo.
Dude, I was chasing Skittles all week. It was just been going back and forth.
You got
And
me
I-
there on the slalomy thing.
Yes. You know,
Alrighty,
race
pilots,
lines.
this is
Use
heat number
race lines.
5.
No.
Any objection for heat number 5? Good luck, pilots. Here we go. Heat number 5 underway now. Good luck.
Shit. Second to sixth. Ouch.
Points, baby.
T-Man. And then
My finger was slipping so bad the entire time. I didn't get a good start.
Lifty, Tasty, Skittles, and Bot. All right, update on points. That's 5 heats in, 2 more to go. Captain G will be up in about 5 minutes. We have Fat Gaps with 167 points. Holy cow. We have I Got Whoopouts with 109. We have the Hawks with 47. We have Red Eye Racers with 104. We have Los Amigos with 33. Just Send It with 120. And Bee's Knees with 9. Zotek is putting in the work right here to catch up to Just Send It, now only 16 points behind them to get into that 3rd place position. Actually, excuse me, I Got Whoopouts just a little bit ahead of Red Eye Racers by 5 points right now. So actually, yeah, so Red Eye Racers only 5 points out of 3rd place. So we're really watching Red Eye Racers, Just Send It, and I Got Whoopouts here. Pilots, this is heat number 6. Any objections? T-Mad, Zotek, and Tasty is the battle to watch right now. Good luck, pilots. Heat number 6, excuse me. Here we go. Heat number 6. They are off to the races. Here we go. Ooh. Oh my goodness. Oh, Claude putting in work right now. Our team has Skittles, Zotek. Oh my goodness. T-Man knows what he needs to do here. He really needs a strong finish here to set up this team who's barely holding on to that 3rd place right now. Zotek is trying to catch up to him. They're only a 1 placement difference. Phantom gets the pass. Skittles has the lead currently. Let's see if Phantom can... Oh, Zotek. Oh my goodness! Well, this shuffling of names at the bottom of the screen is too much. I cannot keep up with these guys right now. Phantom barely on the lead. Zotek 2, T-Mat 3, Skittles 4. Tasty, Swifty, Claude in that order currently. Awesome track design by Mr. Smeeland. All the way out in Norway. Dedicated pilot, team pilot of Navy Drone. Long-time team pilot of Navy Drone at that.
Hey,
T-Man gets it for the I Got Whoopouts.
Oh, it's had that.
Phantom
I had that.
second. Skittles gets the third. Tasty gonna take the fourth, and he's on. Just send it.
Whoa. Where'd you get that?
Sorry, Potato. Gonna put a little pressure on you, brother.
Looks tasty.
Fuck.
Ready, pilots. We're about to head into our final heat.
Had that win. Good.
You're about 2 minutes.
Last race.
Captain's about 2 minutes. Pilots, last heat. Here we go. Any objections? Don't mess up. Don't choke. Just kidding. Take a deep breath. You guys got this. Here we go. Good luck. They see your current leader finishing up lap number 1 on lap number 2. Woo! Crazy tight ladder out of Tasty as he is holding the lead. Phantom chasing him hard, but my goodness, these Tasty lines are, I guess I can only use the word tasty at this point. Absolutely crushing it. Heading up the ascending ladder, reverse ascending ladder there. Comes around, finishes up 2 on the 3. Tasty absolutely looking insanely dialed right here. Nutty run, to say the least. Really hoping he finishes this off strong. Zotek in the number 2 spot now. Skittles 3. Phantom dropped down to 4. He gets past Skittles, makes it back up to 3. T-Mad 5, Swifty 6, and Cloud in 7th right now. This is your final lap of our Tier 1s. Very last chance here to shuffle things up. Tasty in for the win. Well done, Tasty. Just send it. His only win of the night. Good job and way to end strong.
Oh, I got second. Wow, okay.
Yeah, I tapped the gate. I tapped the gate.
Phantom must have crashed too. We were on the ladder together.
T-Mad 4th. Phantom 5th, not like him. Swifty 6th. And Claude 7th on that one. I am going to unlock the room now. That means captains, it is your turn.
Let's go, Potato! I did my best.
I have ZDZ, Jose, Bry 5, Easy Racer, Orange Stuff, G-Man, and Potato. You guys all next.
That's. Go ahead.
And
that's probably one of the.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I was saying that's probably one of the most mixed up races we've had, where everyone was switching positions the whole time.
Very, very good racing. We saw that out of our tier 1s in the first group as well. Really awesome to watch.
Wow. GG, guys. GG. Talk about, making the heart pound, but thank you. That was worth the whole 2 weeks wait right there. I knew that was going to come down to that.
Here we go on points. We have Fat Gaps with 177. I got Whoopouts with 123. Hawks with 61. Red Eye Racers with 112. Los Amigos with 35. Just Send It with 134. And Bees Knees with 9. Again, I am looking for the following pilots: ZDZ, Jose, Bry 5, Easy Racer, Orange Stuff, G-Man, and Boo. You guys are up. Please show up on your color.
Alright, well, I tried. It was a good run.
Easy Racer, ZDZ to the lobby. Orange Stuff to the lobby. I just need Orange Stuff and Easy Racer. Easy Racer's here, I only need Orange Stuff. There he is.
I don't think Orange Stuff's team needs any more points.
We can check on that. Yes, they do.
Can they set the highest? 234?
They can go to 247 is what they can get up to.
So yeah.
So yes, they did a 234 in week 2. They're at 177 right now.
Wow, very impressive.
Please, 40%, 20%, 5%. All these pilots won orange stuff to use a double count. But anyways, pilots, we are going to get underway. I have all 7 seated ready to go. I believe everyone's on their team colors. Pilots, any objections? Seat number 1. Good luck, pilots. Here we go.
So it looks like 2 of 3 IGA whoop outs, Red Eye Racers, and Just Send It'll make it.
Well, yeah, I got whoop outs, Red Eye Racers, and Just Send It. Yeah.
2 of those 3.
Yeah, 2 of those 3 are going to move on. Hawks, not possible, unfortunately. Yeah, not possible for any of the other teams, so it's really a battle right here for who's not going to get 4th place. And that is currently Red Eye Racers, so we're going to need a strong performance out of Potato here to make it to the finals.
Let's go, Potato.
See,
No
the
pressure.
CDC orange stuff battle, I was watching in practice.
Oh, spoke soon.
Yep.
But Brad thought he was going to run for his money, though. Orange stuff is almost winging it.
Immelman, you only got all wet.
Awesome flying out of orange stuff. He finishes up lap number 1 on, lap number 2, excuse me. He's on his 3rd and final. ZZ works his way back in the 2nd place. Bri5 in the number 3 spot. Easy Racer, G-Man, Potato, and Jose in that order. Orange stuff appears to be coming around for his first W. And there it is. Not a surprise to see that orange stuff in first.
Bri5 almost got edged out. Not quite.
Bri5 is on Los Amigos in 3rd. Easy Racer in 4th. Easy Racer's color doesn't look very right to me.
You're right. We should be green.
Only pilots showing up not on the right channel or right color. Why do I keep saying channel? Easy Racers on Just Send It. 4th. 5th place is going to go to Potato. 6th place is going to go to G-Man. Who's G-Man? I go with us? Yeah, I go with us.
G-Man in 6th, huh?
Yay. It's on the Hawks. Alrighty, pilots. Number 2, any objections? Good luck. Here we go.
Let's go, team.
Good racing here this evening. A lot of fun to watch.
A lot of fun to watch, man. It's been, my heart's still pounding a little bit here. It's just, just being consistent was the most important thing here, and kick it up a notch when you can, but it's anybody's race.
That it is.
Well, now we see G-Man actually ahead of orange stuff. Moment. I can't click on G-Man for some reason.
Oh man, this is nuts to watch. G-Man holding up orange stuff. Still a whole lap to go. Orange stuff gets the pass in the ladder though. G-Man right behind him as we both finish up lap number 2 on our 3rd and final lap right now.
Orange stuff doesn't go through. Most people go like through the upper gate and then
he goes all the way down.
Yeah.
I'm not
I actually talked to him about the other day. Him and Orange Stuff have a gentleman's agreement to not cut the ladder like he would in real life.
G-Man?
G-Man and Orange Stuff are not cutting the ladder.
I'm going like backwards in the bottom. I can't.
That's what I'm doing too.
That's what I'm doing.
ZDZ goes in the upper gate backwards.
I was doing that, but it's harder. It's a lot harder. Let's see here. G-Man is... I got whoop out, second place. Third goes to ZDZ.
That's gonna mix it up.
Jose is on Hawks.
Even it out.
The fourth. Potato in the fifth. Fry 5. Which is Los Amigos, right? Yeah. And then Easy Racer 7th. Alright, pilots. This is heat number 3. 5 more heats to go. Any objection? Go on, pilots. Here we go. Heat number 3 each.
Do you do 2 left turns on the back and forth? Or you do a left and then a right at the very beginning.
Wait, what? On the ascending ladder?
No, it's a start. Like you go.
Oh, I turn right out of that.
You turn left on the first and then right.
Second one, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Bri 5 does like a full circle.
Yeah, a lot of pilots were. If you can see the way that the gate is angled, I mean, of course, it's very minimal, but turning left out of it is a longer line. It's very minimal, but it is a longer line.
And the first gate on the house, like me and Bri 5 seem like we're the only people that turn like in towards the house instead of away from it.
On the very last ascend ladder.
After you go through the like slalomy thing on the table, and then there's the one square gate before all the circle gates on the house, on the firehouse.
Yeah.
Yeah, most people turn left and kind of circle a full circle around. Oh no, Bri 5 hits the wall
Are you
the very
doing
last.
or something?
Yeah, I do it like an under over and go over the top and turn into the house.
Ah, I gotcha.
Because I was watching Bri 5. I just got used to that.
Alrighty, update on points, pilots. Oh, I see what you're talking about. Okay. Alright, so we have Fat Gaps with 207. I got Whoopouts with 140. Hawks with 65. Red Eye Racers with 120. Los Amigos with 44. Just Send It with 139. And Bees Knees with 29. So Red Eye Racers 19 points behind Just Send It. So we are looking against Potato versus Easy Racer is pretty much where the battle's going to be. Actually, I take that back. We also need to throw G-Man in that mix. He's only up by 1 point above Just Send It. So we're watching Potato, G-Man, and Easy Racer. Pilots in seat number 4. Any objections? Good luck, pilots. Here we go. Rip.
I need to make up 20 points in 4 heats. It's like 5 points a heat. Potato sees the whole pack right in front of him. Oh, but he makes a little bobble. Drops him from 4th to 6th. Only 1 point ahead.
Just purse.
Oh, and he has to go back to the late. Oh no, now even Jose's ahead of him. He's still got time though, it's only lap 2. I'm going to make a bobble. Ooh, very nice. The slalom is really where you can make up a lot of time if you're really fast at that.
Skittles with the announcer's curse.
Uh-oh.
I don't think Potato's listening, is he?
I don't know. Come on, Potato!
I am.
Oh, Skittles!
Potato,
So
what are
good,
you
brother.
listening?
You get it, man.
Easy's actually worked his way up into 4th.
And I was crushing Easy all week.
Oh, Orange Stuff just barely ahead of G-Man.
Wow. Tough race, folks. Very tight.
It almost makes it
skill
bad.
level. I mean, it is about the daily grind. No doubt
Alrighty,
about
pilots,
that.
this is heat number 5. Any objections? We have 3 more heats to go, then we're into our sudden death bonus rounds, and then we are done. Swifty will be dropping track number 5. You guys leaderboard smash for 2 weeks, pilots. Good luck. Heat number 5, here we go.
The opposite. So who do we mean easy this time? Alright. So easy needs to not get 7. Oh, hold his team ahead of Potato. Potato's looking hot this time. Easy's moved his way up in the 5th. ZDZ out front after this time. Where is Orange? Oh, he's in 2nd. Okay, then he's first with him. ZDZ is holding his own out in front. He sees Orange Stuff in the ladder just behind him. Nice slalom. Going into the ascent. Orange Stuff is trying to track him down. Sees him just ahead. Orange Stuff has a really tight last set of ladders, and he has caught up. They're all in the same gate now. Gonna come down to this. Ooh, an incredible ladder for both of them. But Orange Stuff just barely edges ZDZ. He's got about a half a gate on him right now. ZDZ watching him just ahead. It's gonna come down to this last ladder. Ooh, ZDZ's got a really tight one going. Orange Stuff just ahead, but ZDZ maybe it's to the fucking gate. Oh, Orange Stuff barely gets ZDZ by 0.1.
There's the lava.
68. What's the best one? Yeah, that's not 118.
Alright, update on points. We have Fat Gaps about to break their record very soon here. They are only, 7 points off, I think? Yep, 7 points off. They're 227 with 2 heats to go. Safe to say they're going to get it. I got Whoopouts with 154, Hawks with 70, Los Amigos with 50, Just Send It with 142, and Bees Knees with 41. Red Eye Racers 122. I'm not sure if I said that one. Anyways, Pilots is heat number 6. 2 more heats to go for our captains. Any objections? The only way the Red Eye Racers can make it is if Potato gets first place both times and Easy Racer gets last both times. Other than that, it looks like we are going to see Fat Gaps, I got Whoopouts, and Just Send It in the sudden death round. Good luck, Pilots. Any objections? Here we go. Here we go.
Alright, ZDZ was only a half second off his personal best on that one.
Wow.
That's the early hole shot here. Oh, he misses the top gate, has to go back for it, drops him from 1st down to 5th. Orange Stuff and G-Man out front. Orange Stuff just ahead of G-Man. Easy Racer in 3rd, Easy Racer and Jose. First in place is Jose, actually overtakes Easy right now. Watching him try to chase down Orange Stuff and G-Man. Oh, Easy Racer sneaks in below Jose, takes that 3rd position into the ladder. ZDZ sneaks up in there too. It's a battle. 1st through 5th. Jose with a little bonk on the ladder, drops him back. Easy Racer must have had a crash. He's involved in the 4th. It's like Orange Stuff just ahead of G-Man in the final turn. He's got it. And he gets the lead. ZDZ almost caught up to G-Man in 3rd. Easy takes 4th. Jose Potato. Oh, Jose. Oh, all 5th, 6th, and 7th all finished at exactly the same time.
Oh.
Within 0.15 of each other.
Alrighty, Pilots. The deal is sealed. There's one possible shuffle right now. That is between Los Amigos with 52 points and Bees Knees with 47. They're 5 points behind for that 6th or 7th position. Let's see if ZDZ against Bri5. If ZDZ can beat Bri5 by 3 placements, he'll get it. See if he can pull that off. Pilots, heat number 7. Any objections? Good luck, pilots. Here we go.
So, ZDZ needs a
3 placements
first
ahead
or
of
a
him.
second, basically.
First, second, third, or even 4th would do it, as long as he's 3 placements ahead.
Let's see, where's Bri5? Let's go on board Bri5 right now. Bri5 doesn't want to blow it and get too low of a position. He's in 6th right now. ZDZ's in 2nd. Oh, that's just enough. Oh, Bri5 moves in the 5th. But ZDZ moves into 1st.
Oh.
Bri5 moves up into 3rd.
No, he's not. Oh boy.
Bri5 has a whole line of people right behind him now. He can't have any bobbles. Oh no, as I say that, he takes the bobble. It drops him to 5th. ZDZ's in 1st.
That's enough to get it.
It could be the difference. ZDZ holding the lead. Orange stuff is a gate back at least. But Bri5's worked his way back up into 4th. Ooh, he sees G-Man right there. G-Man and Jose. 2 purple drones flying around him. Can he hold them off? If he can get 3rd, he will hold off ZDZ. If not, G-Man is just ahead going in the final ladder. He's going to need a perfect ladder. Pretty decent, a little bit wide.
ZDZ.
Oh, he gets it! He gets it! By 1
Wood
point.
racing.
Orange stuff with a 3rd.
Isn't that weird? Oh my goodness, he did it. Bees Knees got 1 point out of Los Amigos. Holy cow. Alrighty, so first place with a new top weekly points total. 243 points, guys. 243 out of a possible 280. I don't think you guys understand, maybe you do, how insanely difficult that is. Very, very hard. This team just laid down 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21st places out of 28 heats. Damn. 21st places out of 28 heats. Let that sink in. That is nuts. Good job, you guys. 2nd place, gonna go to Hydra FPV. Well done. Of course, we'll see you guys in bonus round. 3rd place, gonna go to Just Send It. 4th place, gonna go to Red Eye Racers.
Good
5th
job,
place,
team.
go to Hawks. 6th place, gonna go to by 1 point, Bees Knees. And 7th place on this week goes to Los Amigos. So we are going to see Fat Gaps. We are going to see I Got Whoop-Outs. And we are also going to see Just Send It in the sudden death bonus rounds. I'm gonna unlock the room. That means we're gonna need all the teams up in here that are competing in the sudden death. That is Prop Fathers, Beta Bros, Phlebotomists, Fat Gaps, I Got Whoop-Outs, and Just Send It. You guys are all in here now. Alright, so representing Prop Fathers is going to be Sharks. Sharks is in. Beta Bros. Beta Bros. It's going to be Cyrus. He's in. Phlebotomist. Going to be Farmers. Farmers to the lobby. Farmers to the lobby. And then we have Fat Gaps is going to be... Sheesh. Sheesh to the lobby. Sheesh to the lobby. Oh, never mind, never mind. Just kidding. Sheesh, I got you. I need Farmers just join. Perfect. Thank you, Farmers. Got you. And then I need... I Got Whoop-Outs has Lanky. And Lanky's in. Lanky's here. And last but not least, Just ended 0. There's 0. There's 0. There's 0. Alright, I have all 6. Excuse me, pilots.
Bless you.
Thank you. So this is going to be the sudden death, where this is 1 heat for each tier, all 6. The top 3 from Group A, the top 3 from Group B, they cluster together to make 6 top teams for the week. Tier 3 is going to fly 1 heat, Tier 2 is going to fly with 1 heat, Tier 1 is going to fly 1 heat, Captain's going to fly 1 heat. We're going to have the points. Top 3 teams get bonus points. First place gets 3, second place gets 2, third place gets 1 extra bonus point for the week. The rest of the teams are out and already done. Swifty's going to be uploading the track here shortly as well for you guys to start leaderboard smashing for the next 2 weeks. Pilots, this is heat number 1 of the sudden death. Any objections? I have all 6 seated.
Give me a break.
Last call. Good luck.
Sheesh. A little overpowered in this 3rd tier position.
Yes, he is.
Crusher passed him this week in the...
The Crusher still laid down some heat though, man.
Yeah. I thought it would maybe balance out and Crusher wouldn't get that many points, but he was just as good. Up a tier. I think their times are pretty similar. Let's see. Sheesh with an 86 and Crusher with an 85, yeah. 1 second apart.
We're almost all pilots on the lap number 3 here.
Cyrus and Zero battling. Oh, announcer's curse. Oh, but good recovery. Cyrus has a little tap, but it doesn't cost him too much.
Sheesh with a huge lead here.
Yeah.
Huge. 6 gates.
Yeah, Sheesh is going to take that first place for Fat Gaps. That's already sealed there. There it is. 0. He's on Just Send It. He's going to get that second. Cyrus is on Beta Bros.
Oh, starts fast, Cyrus.
Oh!
Oh, Cyrus goes down. He drops 2 positions there.
Lanky is on... Cyrus was on Beta Bros, my goodness, and 1 point to the phlebotomist for Farmers.
He's not advancing.
Yeah.
Yeah, my game crashed on the 3rd lap there. That's Farmers. I don't know if you can hear me.
Oh! Then...
We rerun it?
Rerun.
Ooh.
Fortunate for some, unfortunate for others.
Good for Cyrus there.
Knocked out. Please make sure you are back in the room.
Zero sign. 0 with the 89.
There's Cyrus.
Does she know he has to come back?
I hope so. We need to underlay.
Pace. Damn.
AK Cyrus is making his way back now. He accidentally exit out.
Thank you. They both are in the air. There they both are. Cyrus, sheesh. Here we go, guys. Heat number 1 reran. No more possible reruns. Good luck. I guess no more possibles for the bodies.
Alright. I only see 5 people. Who are we missing? I'm missing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 sets of flying.
Lenky's not flying.
I shouldn't have technically stopped that. I should have checked that all 6 were flying, but no one spoke up. Any objections?
Lenky, are you there? You know
Last
you're
call
flying.
for objection. Good luck, pilots. No matter what happens, this heat is going. All 6 are up.
There we go. Farmers with the whole shot. Oh, quickly back to 6. Fish and sharks battling. Sheesh has the edge going into the ladder. Pretty good ladder there. Hold the lead, but Sharks is right on him. Really nice ladder from both Sheesh and Sharks, holding the front. Oh, Sharks goes a little wide, but good recovery. Doesn't lose too much time. But does give Sheesh some breathing room there. Zero. Few gates behind Sharks, Lanky in 4th, Cyrus in 5th, and Farmers in 6th. The Farmers right on Cyrus and Lanky. Those last 3 positions, still anyone's game. Sheesh holding the lead just ahead of Sharks by a couple gates. Sheesh and Sharks have put a pretty big gap between them and the rest of the field. He's coming around, finishing up his 3rd lap. He looks like he's going to get the win. Sharks going to take the 2nd. Zero coming around. Zero is holding off Farmers right now.
Good job, buddy.
Farmers gets the 4th. Oh, he's coming in. Oh, Cyrus. Oh, Cyrus edges Farmers at the last second.
We'll just send it. Cyrus Beta goes 4th, Farmers 5th, 26. Alrighty, we are tearing up.
Alright, so similar rankings to last time. Sharks moves up 1. Farmers up 1.
So, Proud Fathers, we need Bella Chow.
Got Bella, Chewy, Crusher.
Hold on, if you could say those again, but
Bella for Proud Fathers.
Got Bella.
Chewy for Igao.
Chewy in here.
Crusher for Fat
got it.
Caps.
Who?
Crusher for Fat Caps.
Crusher got it.
Who else made it? Phlebotomist is Huff. 19. And Birds Aren't Real for Beta.
No, we're missing one.
Oh, Stewie for just send it. Stewie DB.
Got it. Oh my goodness. There it is. Okay, I got all 6 flying pilots. You know the drill. Any objection? Good luck, pilots.
Alright. So Crusher scored the most points, but he's at 4th right now. Huff, I think, had a pretty good run.
He did.
He's right behind Stewie, who's out front. Crusher in 3rd. Stewie in 4th. Bella in 5th. Birds in 6th right now. Birds. Oh, Bella has a bobble. He drops down to 6th. Crusher and Stewie battling on the ladder. And actually, Chewy had the lead for a second there. Man, 1st through 4th is all together. Oh, Crusher with a tiny bobble drops him from 1st to 3rd. Stewie holding the lead just ahead of Huff. Crusher in 3rd, Chewy in 4th. Like battle between Huff and Chewy coming here into the third lap. Stewie is holding the lead. Pressure is catching up on the ladder, but it looks like if Stewie can keep it clean, he will be able to hold the win. Oh, but he has to turn back, and Huff takes the lead. Huff's out in front. Pressure in second.
A gate or less, he's right behind him.
Yep. Oh, coming into the final turn here. Huff takes the win. Oh wow, the position's like switched for a second on my screen. Then right back. Oh yeah, look at that 0.06 between those two pilots.
Very close.
Chewie gets a third. Yep.
Yep. Huff.
Pressure's on Fat Gups. What's Chewie on?
I got. Yep.
Chewie DB's on. Just send it.
Just send it.
Hello, child, Prop Fathers. Birds are real beta bros. Alrighty, tier 1, you're up. Unlocking the room in case anyone needs to get in.
Alright, so in tier 1 we've got Viper, who scored the most points out of all the tier 1s.
Viper, got it.
And then we got Tasty on Just Send It.
Tasty, got it.
Nitro on Phlebotomist.
Nitro here. No Nitro.
He had to go to bed. He's not going to be here.
Oof, that's a bummer.
Nitro had to go to bed, alright.
Okay.
Flappy for Prop Fathers.
Got it.
T-Mad for IGO.
Got it.
And Phantom for Fat Gaps.
Got it. Alright, pilots. All 5 are seated. One cannot make it, unfortunately. Pilots, any objections? One and only Heat, of course, in the sudden deaths. Quick update on points. Prop Fathers with 10, Beta Bros with 5, Phlebotomist with 12, Fat Gaps 18, I Go Up Out 7, and Just Send It with 10. So Just Send It and Prop Fathers fighting for that 3rd place position right now, tied for 3rd. Fat Gaps in 1st, and Phlebotomist in 2nd. Good luck, pilots. Here we go. One and only Heat.
The no Nitro hurt Phlebotomist's chance here to get an extra point, but they could still do it.
Yeah, it's doable. It's just tough.
So we didn't see any Viper versus Phantom in the first 2 rounds because they were in different groups.
Just see those 2 fight.
Yeah.
Viper is on rails tonight, though.
Right now, Viper holding a half a gate lead ahead of Phantom, going into lap number 2. The ladder, pretty even on the ladder. It looks like Phantom made up a little bit of room there in the slalom, but Viper's holding him off. Tasty a couple gates behind with T-Mad, and then Slappy a few gates behind that. Viper is still holding the lead. Oh, Phantom goes all the way down. Drops him way back. Well, not way back. Drops him 1 position back. Tasty makes the pass. And now Phantom is battling with T-Mad. It's like Viper has a little bit of a bobble, but he's still got a couple gates on Tasty. Unless he has a full crash. Oh, Tasty hits the wall. Oh, and then Tasty crashes too. Lets Phantom jump back up into 2nd, T-Mad in 3rd. Viper gets the win. Phantom that 2nd.
Big points for them.
Tasty works his way back up, gets the 3rd.
What team is Tasty on?
Just Send It.
Just Send It.
Thank you.
T-Mad
and
gets
then T-Mad's on I Go Up Out.
Yep. And here comes Slappy.
Alrighty, captains.
Captains.
I don't know why that would be a rerun. There's no reason that there would be a rerun there. Every pilot finished.
Yeah. Who has rerun?
Easy Racer asked.
Oh.
Well, maybe because there's 5 pilots, but...
Oh, no. He just realized that it wasn't.
Alrighty, captains, Prop Fathers, Beta Bros, Phlebotomists, Fat Gaps, I Got Whip-Outs. Just Send It, Captain. So Prop Fathers has K, Beta Bros has Neon, Phlebotomist has potato, right? Oh wait, no. Who's the phlebotomist? QT, right?
QT, yeah.
The Fat Gaps has Fast Boy. Whoop has another really fast boy. And then Just Send It has Easy Eraser, right?
Yep. And Neon got Pervader.
3, 4, 5, 6. All 6 seated, ready to go. Pilots, you know the drill. Any objections? One and done, only heat, pilots. Here we go. Final heat.
Alright, so Fat Gaps has automatic first. They're more than 10 points ahead, but second place, Just Send It is 16. Beta's got 15, Phlebotomist 13, Prop Father's 12, and I Got Whoopouts 11. So second and third are up for grabs. Right now, it looks like Orange Stuff out front with AK just behind him. Neon third, G-Man fourth, Kiki in fifth, and Easy in sixth. AK holding off Neon for the time being. Orange Stuff has put a little bit of a gap. Right about a gate ahead. Ooh, AK with a really tight cut there. Looks like he missed a beat on my screen. That's how close. There's a gate behind Orange Stuff. He sees Orange Stuff just ahead. Can he somehow pass him in this last ladder? Orange Stuff has the edge. He would have to make a bobble. Two loops right behind AK as well. Orange Stuff gets the win. AK is second. G-Man third. Neon fourth. UT in fifth. And Easy Racer coming in sixth. So let's see. That means Pop Fathers is gonna get second place. Let's see.
Orange Stuff
definitely won.
Pop Fathers second. G-Man's I Got Whipouts third. Neon's Beta fourth. QT Phlebotomist fifth. And Easy Racer sixth. Alright, so first place on that goes to Fat Gaps with 36. Second place by 1 point goes to Prop Fathers with 20. And third place goes to Beta Bros with 19. So Fat Gaps are awarded 3 bonus points, Prop Fathers awarded 2 bonus points, and Beta Bros awarded 1 bonus point. I'm going to do a quick overall points positions. No specific order, but just so teams know where their total points are for the season, and then Swifty will be dropping his track. It's not already out. But we have Fat Gaps with 102 total season points. I Got Whoopouts with 90 total season points. Prop Fathers with 82 total season points. Hawks with 58 season points. Red Eye Racers with 52 season points. Los Amigos with 27 season points. Phlebotomist with 84 season points. Just Send It with 71 season points. Mandel Brats with 44. Orcs have 39 season points. Face Punch just got beat for first place by Fat Gaps by 1 total point.
Wow.
Face Punch is now in second place with 101 total season points. Bee's Knees with 50 season points. Beta Bros with 77 season points. And Angel Mode with 15 season points. I'm going to pass this one on to Zotek to close us out. Pilots, great racing here tonight. That was awesome. Super fun racing. It is live on the screen right now for you guys. Just went away. But that was our placements of our pilots. My name is AK. It's always an honor. I'm going to pass it to the main man, Mr. Zotek.
What's going on? Yeah, we're going to close this one out, folks. Thank you, everybody. Excellent, epic racing on the event all night long. Big shout out to all of our sponsors. Starting off with weBLEEDfpv.com. We bleed. We got Newbie Drone, Fat Straps, Fractal Engineering, Velocidrone, Full Send FPV, Beta FPV, Joshua Bardwell, Orca FPV, Emax USA, Gen Fan Hobby, League OS, Tiny Whoop, For Your Sensors Crafts, iGal, Rail Pro, Red Eye Racing, and of course we're powered by Hydra FPV and Perspective Image. I'm Zotek. Thank you, Skittles. Everybody, will catch you in 2 weeks. Check out track number 5. You're going to be able to rip that one. It's designed by Swifty. Swifty! Peace out, everybody. Have a good night, and we'll see you next race. We bleed.
Laters.